deal? What's the deal? What's the deal?
You ain't getting money, what you call it? Bank got a flow, no rap, no faucet. Mama told me always get my fruit from the market. Empire mind state, roots from the garden. Motherfucker, why lie to a lame? No, the presence of a king make a nigga think raincoats. Still make a hater do his thing though. Still make a hater do his thing, yo. Yo, I'm back
On that reload. Send me order when the heat blow.
D-Rose got your
Decode.
for that mellow, I say hello, them Pacific's from the free throw.
Sour face.
Lay off the lemonade. I'm
Still on my Jay-Z renegade. Pick a day.
Outbox niggas come get a clip of fade. Win bets off myself, then still a dinner plate.
The outfit make the chick converse. And I had one on my hip, but she skipped that first.
Yo, I like them. Then she fit that skirt.
Yeah, the third, come and learn, not ditch that skirt, bitch.
So colossal. Every time I get a Dutchin like these Instagrams, they follow.
I'm looking at today, what my vision see tomorrow. I get mine, no borrow. Ha.
You ain't getting money, what you call it? Ain't got a flow, no rap, no faucet. Mama told me always get my fruit from the market. Empire mind state.
Roots from the garden. Motherfucker, why lie to a lame no?
The presence of a king
Make a nigga think raincoats.
still make a hater do his thing though.
Still make a hater do his thing, yo.
What dog on the
Instrumental, y'all. Do better music, but we shine on them all.
Think about it, Cuban, that's the bulls of the fall. So I can make sure
You niggas see me from afar.
and I can shine without jewels like a god. They see the aura.
Chill as the corner. I'm honest, there's a difference in you real, cause you're sorta.
This was reality. TV, your pusher. Read the lies, nigga, we beat the skies. Can't let you roll the crew, my piece of eye. Good vibes, regular dude.
Already know we starting this bitch off. Boxing. Nah, man.
Stop making assumptions of small clues. Investigate your life. I got my own view. One. Yeah, I got my own business, so I stay in mine. People out there worried about negativity. Your focus needs some readjustment. Get money. One. You ain't getting money, what you call it? Ain't got a flow, no rap, no faucet. Mama told me always get my fruit from the market. Empire mind state, roots from the garden. Motherfucker, why lie to a lame? No, the presence of a king make a nigga think raincoats. Still make a hater do his thing though. Still make a hater do his thing, yo.
And chill, roll a little something up. Wait to see the family come through. You can have a little nice discussion, lighten up with Bill. You know what I'm saying?
1, 2, 3, 4, yes.
No. Friday. It's a high day. You know, high frequencies.
Better nigga, you don't know the talk.
Know the talk.
Better nigga, you don't know the game.
Gang.
Yeah, I got moves like Mike. Watch how I'm coming down the middle lane. Let me show you how a nigga run shot. Let me show you how a nigga run game. Let me show you how a nigga run shot. Let me show you how a nigga run game. Better nigga, you don't know the talk. Better nigga, you don't know the game. Yeah, I got moves like Mike.
Watch how I'm coming down the middle lane.
Let me show you how a nigga run shot. Let me show you how a nigga run game. Let me show you how a nigga run shot. Let me show you how a nigga run game. Do better, nigga, that's a one way.
Plug walk all down the runway.
All talk when you gotta talk gunplay. Split your wig like banana Sunday. Fuck the struggle like this, I'ma hustle like Nip. Victory lap till I dip. Get up the sack of my dick. Chris on the track and that's lit. We innovating, they copy that quick. They infiltrate and say it happened like this. Well, I'ma say a little something like this. Fuck you while I hold my dick. Oh, the swag you can't copy. That melanin in my body. Your whole career is my hobby. Homeboy and fresh is the lobby. I ride around like a blessing. Not stuck with Usher confessions.
I know that self with no question. Wax on my blunt, call it dressing.
Force pressure, make diamonds. Over everything, you still climbing. No ownership, no comment. You running fast and I'm jogging.
I'm not a coloring box. Why do you work for the op? You say yourself for the kids, but who got control of your block?
Why you don't know
You're on top. Why you don't know that you're great?
We will sit before the stage.
We will sit before the apes.
Do better, nigga, you don't know the talk.
Do better, nigga, you don't know the game.
Yeah, I got moves
Like Michael, watch come coming down the middle lane.
Let me show you how
Nigga, run shot.
Let me show you how nigga run game. Let me show you how nigga run shot. Let me show you how nigga run game. Do better, nigga,
You don't know the talk. Do better, nigga, you don't know the game. Yeah, I got moves like Michael. Watch I'm coming down the middle lane.
let me show you how nigga
Run
run
shot.
Let me show you
How nigga run game.
Let me show you how nigga run shot.
Let me show you how nigga run game.
Do better, that's my code. Stick to my tribe, I know. Only place to rise, I go.
Bitch, I shine, I glow. Never been the type to buy a hoe, but if I want, I could buy a hoe.
She know I'm king.
Off of my approach, and yeah, the nigga always flying coach.
Yeah,
No fuss, give it to a nigga though.
yeah.
No, I gotta roll in my own lane.
Your boy still flying.
In the Benzo, yeah.
You know, stay
Rolling up Bendo, no chill.
Call me the pilot that had no wheels.
Sky in the proud when the fly broke kill. Competition trying, the sky no real. Nah,
All you gotta do is be yourself. All them other niggas ain't no help. And when you start to do the fucking work, everything will come in like a belt. Mac and cheese in the back,
okay.
gotta stay clean
Like that, Olay.
you don't believe
Well, nigga, go pray. I'm on a different level, my nigga, don't wait. My nigga, don't wait.
No,
My nigga, don't wait. Real eyes, real lies, real lies.
bitch.
Kill me now, I still rise. Yes, sir. If y'all want to peep out my music, check out Chris Cyphers on any platform. The new Cypher Central EP will pop up, and that's what you're hearing now. And I appreciate everybody who take the time out to go check my music out. I appreciate the love.
This is super trap, like a bad contract. Do the math, you should back up, you might catch some contact.
Took a lift off when I blast.
Shit all on your cap, just for hating on the king. Bitch, you couldn't be a jack, cause I always got a cap. So while I'm down to see a college, you don't even have no gas. You can't really meet the mileage. Right into my closet, you decide you need a stylist. These are grown man bars, when I'm cheap, I'll be get childish.
Don't you hear that hustle? This that triple, this that double. Watch the barter like the bubble. Leave a nigga in some trouble. Cry river, cry puddle. I just fucked a bitch, I cuddle. Now I'm headed to the money, bitch. I'm tracking with the muscle. War dog on the beat. Missile rock ya. Carpool mobbed up. I'm too rocked up. I'm too hot for. You're so lobster. Get the message. I'll make pasta. Yeah.
I'm underrated, underestimated.
Why you hesitating? Want a brother, nigga sell faking. Full clip, never animated.
I'm underrated, underestimated. Elevating, why you hesitating? One brother, nigga celebrating.
Full clip, never animated.
Don't appreciate loyalty. Foreign me, narcissist, foreign bitch. How the hell you royalty? I'm a fucking king.
Me and dogs, they destroying beats.
Like the fucking sun, boy. I just keep
Deploying heat.
niggas turn fake.
But my name is on the article.
I just say the game
Is what I got a fucking charge it to. I'm a Jew, not a few touching. This is barbecue.
I can give a quick lesson.
Come attend my charter school. Melanin, melanin, melanin. Already know who I'm better than. Yeah, I'm a king's the elegance. Chopping his feet like a Mexican. I don't like birds, pelicans. Legacy, I'm a veteran. Got that LG in my pedigree. When I start flexing, I feel the jealousy. Raised in the belly of the jungle, catch me whipping on the check. From the vision, seeing tunnel, I'm a rebel in the flesh. Hear me fumble. Money on my bundles. Yeah, underestimated.
Elevating, why you hesitating? One brother, nigga celebrating.
Faking.
Full clip, never animated.
Rah!
I'm underrated, underestimated. Elevating, why you hesitating? One brother, nigga celebrating. Full clip, never animated.
Rah! Yeah. Oh yeah. Come through, come through, come through. Come through, come through. Oh shit. Yeah, 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 yeah. Hope like my subscribers are getting notification John. So we get this shit popping. How you doing, Queen? How you doing? Chilling, 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 chilling. You know, starting a little stream, waiting for people to come through. So we can have a little build, a little discussion, you know, a little something. I had God body up, so waiting for him to come through. Oh, thank you very much, Queen. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I'm sure you look beautiful as well. As always. To be honest, like I don't really like have nothing like specifically to like really be talking about. But I know like last week, due to my injury, I wasn't able to get on last Friday and host a session like I said. So I'm trying to make up for last week. You know. Si tu marido no te quiere, quiere, baby, mejor tú a levantar. ¿Por qué? Man. Right. I mean, I guess it's like, something like it probably have to deal with the comfortability of the fact that we built the habit of going to, another channel and discussing things and talking things. And then I think it's like, when you get on live on your own channel, it's kind of like your center stage. So it's kind of like, you get the nervous, you get the nervous jitters, and you're just like, okay, what should I be doing? What should I talk about? And another thing is like, people gonna come on, stuff like that. So it's just like it gets very nervous, but people come through, it'll be better. So I'm hoping, we can get some heads in here so we could start a little build or something. Cause like I'm at the point where I'm just like, if we're gonna bring up like Kemet and all these other old religions and stuff, it's just like, can we bring it up to a point where we can be done with it? Or we can, pick or choose a better solution, altogether as a people that, something that'll work for us spiritually. We can at least, spiritually and physically, mentally, emotionally, see, some kind of results, rather than just fishing and trying for things and reaching out to these faiths and other faiths and stuff like that for, answers and stuff, but they're not even really of our people. But it's like, I would love to come to a point where like, we're like past the old regurgitating stuff and we're like coming up with concepts to, better ourselves, things that we can use, just like building tools or, building ways that can better us as a people and come together still at the same time, because we have to come together ultimately. So, I'm gonna just keep doing that. I think I'm gonna start with like, Friday builds, and try to schedule things, upon that as well. But everybody always catch me, here and there, throwing some information out here, and everybody always see me smoking. So why not do like a hot box discussion where it's like in just an open panel, open chat for all discussions, everybody, to come and try to make sense of things. And, it's another tool, create these tools to, create longevity within our lives. And, they created tools. Why not we create tools, or use the tools that we have, which is pretty dope. If we can use the tools that we have to formulate a whole nother plan, that would just help us or, anybody else who's like us. Oh my God. Facts. That's definitely facts. Like these old river songs, like we're still on it, regardless if it was like came out then. Somebody gonna try to formulate another way to make that same message to formulate within an urban time to be updated, and it's just like it's still the same thing regardless. So it's just like, I'm with you. We need new now. This is 2020. We always talk about, oh, I want to do this for the new year, or this to reinvent myself, or always reflecting on things to create something new for yourself. So I don't understand why we can't do the same thing with a belief system, or, this thing that they call religion. To just come out and have our own way, because everybody have their way. Like all these countries, they have their symbols. They have their types of meditation or prayer. They have all these things. That to solidify their belief. But it's like, when you come to our people, what do we have? Misinterpretations or personifications? I mean, but still at the same time, it's like we really don't have no symbol, but our symbol has been there in front of us all our lives, the whole time. It's family. That's what I think. Because if they're breaking the family up and they're breaking, if they broke the civilization up, or as a nation, I mean, our symbol have to be family. Yes, I agree. Let's make our own. We have to make our own. We have to come up with a new system, because at the end of the day, their system is going to keep getting updated. Their books is going to keep getting updated. Things are going to keep getting changed year by year. That's just what it is. And that's just what we've seen. That's what's just been proven to us. So if their stuff is changing and updating, then that means they're going according to something that's within the present, or the present of that time, or where they made that change. So if they're creating changes within the religion or the belief, why can't we just create or recreate our own? And that's why that's where I'm at. I'm just like, let's do something new for ourselves. It's really going to benefit us. Right. Yes. Recreate something with the Black people that represented us, represented our greatness, you know, our endeavors and, you know, all our, you know, contributions to the world itself, you know. Rash, what's good, brother? What's good? Peace to the God. Peace to the God. Link is up there. I'll throw it up there again if anybody want to come on. This is open panel all day. This is open panel all day. Anybody, everybody is welcome. But yeah, it's if I'm pretty sure, you know, they've done it. Why can't we do it? We need, you know, scholars, or I won't even say scholars. We just need nice, you know, educated, you know, people, you know, within the lines of us to, you know, build our own Bible with our own characters, our own stories, you know, and everything else. Man, we contribute so much to this world and still to this day contributing to the world. And it's no reason why that can't be a story for the community besides just a story for that person. You know, since we learning, you know, upon books and, you know, scholared information from others, we should be doing the same with ourselves. So why aren't we building the Bibles with the Michael Jordans, the Malcolm X's, and the Kobe's, you know, the Tupac's, you know, his mother? Why aren't we building these books with that, you know? I should be going out. Fucking Duchess. Right, that's facts. That's facts. That's what's up, Raj. That's what's up. All day, high frequencies, brother. And that's the thing, like, I was young when I was in a church in the Kingdom Hall, and it just really kept me low. It kept me low. I was just like, I was into it. Outside of it, you know, I would take the Bible and read it, do whatever. But when I hopped in it, it was just boring. It was whack. I couldn't really do nothing to it. But outside of it, I didn't mind, you know, anything else. So that's when I really sensed something was really going on. So then I started to ask questions, you know, and I would get told crazy stuff, or, you know, some fantasy story, or, you know, get bypassed the question or the answer. Yeah. Yes. Actually started going to the Kingdom Hall. So yeah, it was no birthdays, no holidays. It was nothing. It was every day is every day. So so, you know, that's why I really never understood Valentine's Day, because you can express this day any day out of 365 days of the year that we have. I just didn't think one day should be specifically required upon someone else's value or deem. So it's like, you know, I really don't really go through the holidays or anything. I'm really not on that. And I think that probably helped with it. But I guess as, you know, I gained more information, doing more research on things and find out where these, you know, these quote unquote holidays come from, you know, then, you know, I had a better judgment of, you know, not following, not celebrating. But still, you know, I'm a throughout the year person and I'm a provider. So it's just like, you know, for mine, it's like Valentine's Day is going to come before and after, but not on that day specifically. Like, and it's going to go throughout the rest of the year too. So it's just like, don't worry about that shit. Like, you get gifts throughout the year. Why worried about the end, the last month? Well, why worry about the 25th of December? Like, because somebody else deemed it something. Like, no, like you get it throughout the year. Like, it's like, no. Um, I'm kind of not sure. Peace, peace. Wise, what's good? What's good, brother? Um, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure on that one because right, I don't know. That's kind of like a it's kind of like a hard question. I'm not a hard question, but I would like to hear a little bit more elaboration on that. Like, what do you mean? Like, what would happen? What happens, or what happens to him, or you, or you know? Oh yeah, most definitely. Create your own days, create your own celebrations, create your own traditions. That's what they are. There's just traditions. And if they're not like, then if you check the origins, they didn't come up from your people, then we shouldn't be celebrating them. Like that's just a fact. Like I just don't really get that. I mean, you know, it's understandable, you know, you had kids and, you know, according to, you know, the shit that we're put under, they see things and you might want to do a little extra stuff for them. That's cool. Go ahead. Do whatever with your kids. That's you, you know. But behind that, teach them the real. So they know where the presence is coming from. So, you know, you can get that energy the parent, as the parent guardian, you know. I would be damned to bust my ass off for my kids to tell them that some old white man that came down the chimney that we don't even have, nor he probably could fit through, to give him a big bag of gifts. Like that's just something like I just would never do. Like, nah, like his name is not on the receipt. His name wasn't on the bank account. And nor was it on the debit card that swiped to purchase the stuff. So no, if gifting was really that serious, it holidays wouldn't really be the holiday how it is as prices, things being purchased. That's the season of gifting and giving, but you gotta buy to gift and give. What? What? No. It's a whole cycle of shit. Control. No, don't do that shit. If anybody need the link, I'll post the link. Y'all welcome to come through. Come on the panel if y'all want. It's just an open discussion. Y'all know we on high frequencies, and right, 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 right. And ain't that in the fall? Isn't the season and period? Ain't that in the fall? We know when nature makes everything and all the herbs medication. Why is it in winter when we get sick in winter? That doesn't make sense. All right. Yeah, the season and period is the gifting. I that's 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 banner right there. That's a banner right there. Oh, right. Bang. I saw that shit.
Yeah, just peace to the G's. What's going on?
What's going on, King? How you doing?
Ain't much, man. Just chilling, tuned into some vibrations, like I just said. Oh,
Right, right.
but listening in, just like how you said, my last comment was the seasonings period, and like it just everybody been on a journey on a scope, just like I said that the introduction to the days we birthed into. You feel me? Like, and that's what I think the whole source of everything is. Like y'all saying, your own and our own. A lot of folks is failing to realize that when it all start off, it's an alienated experience, especially if you're born in a hospital. If you was born outside of the hospital, home births and all that, every extra thing, that's great, and you've been privileged for such fashion. But coming through the hospitals, like I scope it out. I look at everybody. Like I say, any medical center, first and foremost, you got to realize that it's a lab. You feel me? It's a laboratory, and what they dealing with. And then with your subjects, you gotta track them, you gotta trace them, and you pretty much send them out to a maze and see how they navigate throughout the process. And then all of us, for the most part, came through the biblical text, and then just that alone, you feel me, is the book itself is a holy book. But when you think of holy, anything that has a hole created in it, it's still whole even with that hole. The hole is an empty space, but the hole is full. So to neglect the information that's in the book, you feel me, it'll be defaulting yourself for certain information, and then it's expanded. So I just heard you mentioning the holidays. Like, I look at the holiday and everything else like that, like just flipping it and just saying it to myself as a holy day. And what's a hole in a day other than you looking for something to fill that void in a day. But like you said, gifting is all throughout the year when it presents itself in that form. So why be set on a just some particular holy days in celebration of individual when you celebrate people all day every day, and coming in the likes of certain celebrations, skip the fashions of holidays, because at the end, especially the holidays given to us, because like you said, you work all this stuff for to serve your children or whoever the gifts, and it ain't no jolly old Saint Nick or whatnot. And it's all an introduction and how informed the parent is and how much the parent going to inform the child of what's going on. So when you got certain things that got you subject to your parenting, and just like you mentioned, if you're going to feed them the fake, make sure you give them the real. me, I'm and coming into the lights of certain things, I've been realizing certain things. But the one that draw me really to the view perspective is the engagement of parenthood. You know, you don't necessarily have to be technically involved with a child to experience parenthood, you know, because parenthood is just providing the necessities for a child in their growth and development, whichever which ways you could do such. And that's what's missing in the structures of everything, the relationship based of parenthood. But back to getting your child on how informed you would have them out here in society. But another thing parents fail to realize that your child is being informed of these things that you're trying to keep away from out out of your out of your presence. You know, for instance, if you got children of age that's into technology, just any TV show is projecting the things you want to keep out the lights of your child, and it also giving you the things that you would sort of cater to your child in the essence of it. But if you really look at the course of entertainment and how it's dealt out to people, it's it's number one set to entertain the child, but at the same time, the parent unaware of the intelligence that we possess as children. Like you said, being aware of certain things at an early age, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
then through your travels, you able to identify certain things, and it's like you in the world, but the world ain't really um correlating to how you see the world should be moving, sort of sense, you know. And
Yeah.
you realize these things in your youth, and then if you can identify your time and your moment and period and your growth and development of acknowledging that, you don't think any other child around you is acknowledging these things. And then once you engage in the activities, like sit down and watch one of these new age cartoons or anything else, you realize how much more informative to certain things these cartoons and everything is, as far as putting out certain informations. And then the child is receiving that information just like they got is programming, you know. And it's ratings on these programs, and they call it parental advisory ratings, but nobody is actually parental advising, and that's just due to the extra scales of things. But like the basis, like you said, creating your own traditions, and that's the basis of a culture is your traditions, what you celebrate and what you celebrate it for. You know, the lifting, how you going to uplift one another if you ain't celebrating one another until you waiting for a particular holiday to do such a celebration? Now, you know, we got birthdays all throughout the year. That's the only thing I feel significant in celebration is the transcendence and the births, you know, when they go over and when we coming in type stuff. Them the actual celebrations, and then what we do throughout these days is celebrate each and every day as such. But we so far and hypnotized into the fashion of holy days and celebrating holidays, and then what they project these holidays out to be, you know, and everything else. And then once you go through the history of such holidays and informations, more so from our youth and into our adulthood or whatnot, we see the fashion of the miseducation, the misinformation. But it starts in your home base, the home. And throughout our years, we see all these other cultures celebrated, celebrating their cultures and having a culture basis celebration. Even if and it comes from religious construct, but yet still the construct of religious is basing them to a cultural existence. And then like you bring up our people, and our people too broadband spread out, trying to actually identify with a specific culture, not realizing that our culture is the culture, unbeknownst, you know, to us. But everybody else got an insight to that fact of the matter, and we still all dismantled and disbanded because we holiday season for the most part. We capped up in the cycle in the days. We so far from our actual functions that we can't actually find our operations inside the systems that we find ourselves born into. and then these problematic issues just escalating while the issues are diffusing. We see the past and previous organizations and functions and programs and gatherings of our people in a form of fashion of organizing and structuring something for the people. And then you see the cut downs, you see the breakdowns numerous times after time. You see the battles within the religious aspects of it. Like our people done been degenerated to a point of the matter where it is every man for themselves at some sort of extent. And I just heard you brought up you do for yours and everything, and that's key. And that's the most simplistic program is starting your home, starting your house, no matter what it is, and reconfigure y'all ideas and how y'all, really seek to uplift each other and help each other get throughout the days or whatever you have. But
Right.
I'm about to fix up this thing and mellow down. Just wanted to spill a little bit, bro.
That's what's up. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I agree with everything you said, bro. Like those traditions, we don't realize these are like the things that we do every day, and these are the things that we are gonna teach to our seeds when we have them, or the young ones that's gonna enter our life or our space. And you have to think like how we all like we're different in the sense we do things in the same and kind of in the same way, but we do things in a different way, when it comes to that down to that T, or when that I is being dotted. So you're gonna teach your kids the way you cook your chicken. You're gonna teach your kids the way you iron your clothes. You're gonna teach your kids the way you bathe yourself and you bathe them. These are like literal traditions. Just like he said, these everyday things that you do in your house to care and uplift. The things that you celebrate. Amongst each other.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the things that's getting passed around from family to family because other friends come through or other people see the celebration and they wonder and they say, hey, what's this? And oh, and that celebration, you just don't even know that celebration can move into another home. You just started a whole holiday.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, what you started is getting celebrated and you don't need no profit from it, so you don't need to deem it a holiday and
Yeah.
do all this extra stuff with promotion and marketing and all this extra stuff to entice people. And you don't have to do that because the love is coming from the energy and initially from where it started, home.
Mm-hmm. Exactly that, bro. Exactly that.
Yeah, it's facts.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. That like, and then you miss that. Like I just be explaining to people that when it comes to gifts and presents, the greatest gift and the greatest presence is your actual
Present.
presence. You feel me?
Yes.
and engaging and interacting. The activity creates the moment. The cherishable experience creates the actual build, creates the actual. Whatever happens, it have to be set through emotion to ever have existed.
Right.
And how do you get that at the end of the day? Yeah, we in this fashion to where we know money rules as far as we got bills and the management of bills, but the structure of that, you feel me, that's all formulated again, I say, off a cultural basis. If we driven and teaching our children, like you just said, manufacturing, you feel me, and actual production, instead of just working on the market to serve the goods, but actually creating and producing a good, that's valuable and such, that brings it in forth, because we miss a lot of the times things is focused on spirituality, because if you can't see the basis of our people, we are very spiritual people, and in the fashions of uplifting and everything like that. But when it comes to the disappointment of not meeting certain means, it kind of what it say, um, what's the word? Discourage. You know,
Yeah.
it discourages people. So
Yeah.
then, in a form of discouragement, they teach you to look at a higher faith. You know,
Mm,
look for a God source and everything. And we fail to realize when we in this stuff, we interacting with each other gets each other out of certain situations. It don't be no higher calling on to a power. It just be that elevation in your vibration, as far as making an honest effort to put some work into what you're trying to get gather. You know, you give to receive, but people feel like they just want to give and receive, just like you explained, to turn it into a profitable value. You know,
mm,
everything don't gotta have to be into the fashion of promoting your brand and your ideas. It just happened like that, just like you said, and that pretty much ties in the best way to show and prove is to lead by example. You know, once people see it, they gonna bring themselves to the point of interest to want to find out what it's about that y'all got going on. And
mm.
then once they see what's being produced out of y'all movements, y'all element, how actually productive and successful y'all come up off of that vibration, they gonna want to get in tune with it and see how it's gonna work out. But even yet, still in that, for anybody, it's only one way to find out about yourself, and that's to check yourself into making the honest efforts to, realize the information, and then with that, put it out. Disregard what's going to be said and reflect to you about how you feel about your stuff. Like, just come with your truth and your presentation. You feel me? All in the likeness of respect. And if you come across disrespect, it, find a way to deal with disrespect in the likeness of your character. You know,
Right.
it be hard. I know it'd be hard because it's hard for me, because I tell people, for the most part, I'm coming in mirror image to everybody. The book tell you, do unto others what you expect to be done unto you.
Mm,
So first and foremost, I'm coming with mirror image. It's going to be a greeting, and then depending on the initiation, if I initiate it, you feel me? Most likely, I got something to say. Like right now, I jumped onto the portal because I'm feeling real expressive to a certain extent. You feel me? And
mm.
so expressing the stuff. But if you meeting and greeting and coming to the license of an exchange, you only gonna be able to exchange for what's given to you in your receivings. You gotta set yourself to be able to receive. You feel me? Or if you know you coming with the givens, it's a certain way you come with your givens. At the end of the day, they show us all these alien flicks and everything. We come in peace. We mean no harm and all that, everything like that. And then what you find out throughout the mysteries of they greeting, they had a real significant initiative behind it, the agenda behind it or whatnot. And then your agenda ultimately be exposed if you're paying attention enough. And for us to be able to identify certain things in our youth, in our growth and development, all day, every day, new new ideas and information is being presented, just to be able to utilize the information versus abuse the information, because we turn into abusive individuals on certain information, not realizing.
Right. Like, nah, that's true. Like, even when you first mention, it's about, the information and, passing, the true information, that sparked something, because like this morning, I went on Instagram, and I was about to post this song me and one of my artists did, and because it was like a love song. So, but then I saw this post from this Jefferson J dude, this little dude, like little fucking Instagram videos, sway comedian,
Mhm.
and he was talking about Valentine's Day and how single people be talking they shit and da 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 da. I get it, but I just
Mhm.
be like, you know bro, if you understand the real true Valentine's Day, then you really wouldn't be talking the shit that you talking about. It's not about people who were in relationships.
Mm-hmm.
People who were outside of relationships as well. When you was a kid and you even first heard about Valentine's Day, what did you get? What kind of information did you receive? You received, hey, what's Valentine's Day? Oh, you write a card and get some candy
Mm-hmm.
from someone that you like,
You know
right?
what type of what is that right there to initiate to a child or a child to be grasping that formulation of relationship?
Exactly.
You know, like
Exactly. So it's just like, don't say he's wrong, because if he's wrong, on the other sense, you're wrong as well, because you're following the fucking tradition that you're even following by that's even wrong as well.
exactly that, and you can't see that just that simple intro how you put that how it's introduced to us as children. We in school, Pat, and
Right.
the teacher lovingly telling us, "Oh, do y'all have your Valentines picked out? Who's your Valentine? This, that, and the third." Like, what the hell? Like that's no present. Like that fashion of life should not be existent in a child's aura. You feel me? At the
Exactly.
end of the day.
They introduce it in school. They introduce it ahead of time to get you prepped for it. So by the time that shit comes, or by the time it's around that day, you're going home and you're like, hey mom, I need to go, or dad, I need to get some candy, for this girl, or if you're a girl, this guy that I like,
Mm-hmm.
and they like, now they're it's creeping back in their mind like, oh, it's Valentine's Day, oh, you want to do, oh, okay, bam, 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 bam. That's
Yeah.
normally how it happened. Like, it's not like, I swear, man, like, I pay attention to so much shit. Like, even when I was a child, bro, it was like, my mom then was like, hey, Valentine's Day coming up, is there some girl that you like, do you want to get some girls candy and teddy bear or some shit? Promote that shit to me. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It was all the school.
Word up. A lot of things like that's what, like you said, realizing things as a child, like all this like information that's outside of the home base uh arena was brought to me from just that outside. Like religion wasn't spoke about in my growth and development. You feel me? The holidays, yeah, we got the broadband holidays like Easter, Christmas, Thanksgiving, them type shits. But even yet, still for them to have that in the aura was foul. But who knew? You feel me? With the information that they had from their times and over their times. But for us to identify these things and then look at it, I'm like, bro, this don't make no sense. Like none of this stuff that's going on in the actual atmosphere came from my home base, and that's why I tell people like, even if you was in the hood, you was reluctant to have certain privileges. You feel me?
Right.
Because if you not engaging in certain instances from home base, when it's introduced to you, you able it's more so easily to adapt to certain things. If you ain't going into it with a questioning uh uh, uh a questioning mindset. You feel me? As
Right.
far as to inform yourself about what you're going into. And a lot of, like I said, a lot of people just homegrown in the faith or in everything, and that's the biggest aspect that it it takes away from people's celebration of each other because, like I said, it orchestrates individuals deceivingly to give their power and authority to someone other than themselves and appreciation for others, gratitude and for whatever they do to you because of how it's lined up, the way they inform you of certain things, the way it's scripted and worded out. And it's like just for anybody that's out there, if you identified it, only thing you could do as an individual is regurgitate it from your standpoint as far as how it's informing, and it does, these doctrines do inform you about your source and your power, but a lot of people can't identify the deceiving way they do it because a lot of the way it's projected to them is taught from a teacher's standpoint and is given to you in direct form as far as the commandment concerned. You feel me? It's certain highlighted portions that's given to folks in all these congregations. And once it's given to them in their congregations, they travel that back home and push it out throughout the community. Like we all done seen the neck turner and the like anybody coming off of the plantations on they levels of rising, it was through the push of the doctrine. You feel me? And it looked like that, but more so you see that they really started reading the doctrine and identifying what it was saying. That's when the rebels and everything start kicking in. See what I'm saying? Like when you look at the history, you see how certain parts played its way, and you see the effect of it. But once you were able to eliminate those significant aspects that show the effects of when you actually engage and interact with the information and utilize the information, you feel me? It puts you to a certain level. But you know, a lot of people is in fear, is in fear of this thing we call death with this experience of life, you know? And the understanding and overstanding, understanding of that aspect of it when it's given to you from the religious perspective, you know, it puts that heaven and hell fear on that side of it. I ain't got that deep into the Qurans and those other ones, but I'm in them now to really put the full spectrum on those. But yet still it gives them a direct ending story. You feel me? In the beginning. So it fears you up on your life path and your ways, and it orchestrates you to live more like such, like a phrase that's more Christ like instead of godly. Why not they tell you be godly? Because number one, God to be godly, it takes maximum effort. It takes all and everything you have to give, you know. And then a close thing to God is being more Christ like, but yet still you're not reaping those luxurious fame and fortunate benefits that you seek to get and results of it, you know, the luxury of life or whatnot. But at the same token, you got to look at the real fame and the fortune of the individuals that was set out before us and informing us of such information and how powerful information is when you utilize it. At the same token, the fame it brings and the overall fortune is gonna cost you your life. If you give your life to what it is that you are, you know, you have no fear to even be thinking about at the end of the day. But living in amongst a bunch of fear is how the systematics are castrated upon us or whatnot. But it all starts with like y'all you brought up home base information. And if you got the information in your home base, you know, the only leading by example that could really be done. How could anybody expect one to be following their lead when your whole mode they moving to that rhythm at the end of the day, you know?
Right. Facts. So check this out. I have a question. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
It's like it's a two question. All right. Um. Well, it's kind of not like a two question. It's just got two parts. It's kind of basically it's like um. I don't know how much you know about Jehovah's Witness whole religion
Mhm.
and about them not celebrating any holidays, but I what I feel or I always felt being young as a contradiction that being that okay they don't celebrate it in their household but will allow their children or grandchildren to go with outside their household to celebrate that. Let's just say like Thanksgiving. Like, um, me and some of my cousins, we'll go over to our friend's house, and they end up, having like a dinner, and like, hey, come stay, come have a plate, da da da. So, we chilling and stuff, have a great time. Hey, get a plate, grab one, take it home, blah 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 blah. So, we come back there to that energy. I mean, with that energy, the food and all that, we just, like, hey, and I really didn't understand, at the point where that was just allowable, but it's just you can't celebrate it in the house. But at the same time, it's like when you celebrate it outside of the house, aren't you bringing that energy in the house?
Mm-hmm. It's why you say that too, and specifically honor Jehovah, because one of my good bros, man. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate how us being friends to the bro. You feel me? I mean, from age throughout high school, still to this day, and then you find out mom's was a Jehovah. You feel me? And just like how you explained the celebration of certain things, like I'm like, damn, bro, all the kids, we all, they all celebrate everything, but this whole time, mom's was Jehovah or whatnot, and it's just like and it's like when I came to realization of it, and then just I came to realization like your child is you. You feel me? So being that your child is you and your children is you, you here to protect and support in their growth and development, because they have a mind just like you have a mind, and they gonna drive to the energies that drive them. But yet still, when that same token, you gotta identify too, just like how you said, if you partaking up in a celebration, that's being interactive. And how do you not expect to be acting out what you interacting, or that same energy to go with you wherever you go? You done absorb that, information, so it's with you no matter what. Yeah.
Peace, God body. What's good? How you doing,
Peace,
brother?
God body.
Peace, bro. Shit, man. About to get off work. I'm tired in the motherfucker. Man, how y'all feeling, man?
Man,
Easy,
we good,
man.
brother. We chilling. We building.
Yeah. What y'all was
I
what was the
missed.
subject?
I missed last Friday due to my injury, so I wanted to I wanted to make up for that and just be like, what, let me really just start this Friday joint I've been wanting to do, and just let me start
Yeah.
a lock session.
Yeah, cause if we could like get some consistent ass shit going, it'd be real nice.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
I believe that too. I believe that too. That's the reason why I made it a plan to come on. I really was supposed to be on that like a little bit around like 10 my time, because I know like East Coast Midwest is about like 2 hours, 3 hours ahead.
Yeah, that's
So,
it.
just giving other people that time. But I'm glad to see y'all. I'm glad y'all came up on right.
Hell yeah, I'm still coming out there in March too. So
Oh, no problem, man. Just keep me posted, brother. Keep me posted.
Just making trips, hey.
Keep me posted. I live by myself, so bro, if you want to come through and crash, it's all good, bro.
alright, I'm finna come out there and probably
In my truck.
spin a motherfucking bag.
Bro,
Man,
this is on camera, bro. So, and I stick by my word.
100. Yeah, we could definitely do a little stream or whatever. It don't matter. Yeah, just show me your city, shit.
Right.
Yeah.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah, that's right, boy. That's what I said about
Yeah.
the timings. I be feeling y'all on y'all time stroke. I be telling you, I was on the West Coast for a while, up in Washington and shit. My ex-wife, we're
Where you
stationed.
at now, Rash?
I'm back up in Jersey, but I've been down in
Oh,
South Carolina for a while too.
Damn, you stayed damn
Yeah,
near
I
three
be
places.
yeah,
Bro, I
I
was
be all over the place, man.
when I was in the military, I was stationed at Fort Lewis in Washington. So I
Lewis
know,
McCord,
huh?
Joint Base, Lewis McCord. Like a lot of people don't be knowing that it's Joint Base
Right,
up there.
right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I know about that area all
yeah.
the way up to Canada. So it's like,
hmm Yeah, and
bro.
I'm from Jersey, so I've
Hmm.
been all throughout the tri-state. You feel me? That's
Right,
why one time I was actually you mentioned something about where you was at Rockaway region and shit.
right,
Like,
right,
oh shit, I did work out there because I
right.
used to travel the boroughs. You feel me? Over in the I serviced all the energy Keystone Energies out there and shit.
Nice.
I remember going down Rockaway out
Oh,
there and checking the joint. When I was rushing fast food restaurants, I used to stop in the one joint over there and get my meals on. But like being able to travel or whatnot, you experience the difference of societies.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? And if you're able to reside in these places, you then fully really do experience the
yeah.
societies because then you further interactive and engage in the atmosphere. You know, you learn the people, you learn how stuff moving. You know, I wasn't able to get into the military, but I was my ex-wife was military, was army or whatnot. So
Hmm.
and my brother, and it's like I was going into service and everything, but I got my denied access, and that's what really led me into my investigation of things. You feel me?
Hmm.
'Cause with the process of getting into the military or whatnot, you know, I scored.
What's so crazy, bro, is I work out every day and I got my ass denied.
You know, that was
That
it.
shit.
Like I met all the physical aspects of everything. Smack, smack, smack. You feel me? Even on the
Uh,
intelligence, my ass bad was smack. You feel me? I had my pick of the litter, so to say. You know, and that's what they always tell you on a certain joint like that.
What
But
he's saying, y'all, he got above 50, which is recommending for getting any fucking damn near job you want.
hey, I got an 87.
No,
yeah,
that's how
you
smart
know,
he is.
just
Mm,
in his basis form. So but I knew I had some other difficulties because I wore glasses. You feel me? And
mm.
my hearing thing. But I'm like, bro, like those two aspects shouldn't even be a
I,
matter
I understand
if
why they
you're a
do that
social
though,
worker.
because
Yeah, I
say
realize. Yeah, go ahead,
say you in the army, right, and you making that good ass money, and then you be like, damn, I need a career change. I just want to say fuck this shit. And you can throw your little disability out there. They gonna, yeah, okay, get up out of here, dude.
that part. You feel it just a whole
Oh,
lot. It's a whole lot afterwards you factor in, just like how you said though, man. It's a
Or
whole lot you
you
factor
could
in.
try to sue too. Well, not sue, but they'll give you some money. Like if you try to say you
That's
got it while
why
you was in the army. But yeah.
As well. I ain't know if no shit like that. Cause like I said, it's all maximum effort over here. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I just look at it. I'm like, damn. So these things denied me. You feel me? But I
Mm-hmm.
just always was coming from a soldier perspective. Like yeah, you need your sight and your sound, but how much really is gonna be dependent upon the feel, your overall feel and sensation. Like I've been knew I had more in tune with my senses and stuff. You know, like I could sense certain things. I didn't actually need my sight and my sound to see and hear, sort of say. You feel me? When it came to the military basis of things, but when you look at the trajectory of your level up and your excel, that could potentially come up with ideas of the matters. And I also look back at COINTELPRO, you feel me? And a lot of these brothers that was found dating the certain organizations was militant brothers and coming out of that aspect and that grounding and that information of how certain structures move. You feel me? You got to be able to protect your institutions, your establishments, whatever it is, you know. And it's just like that just that just opened me up to the path of investigating certain informations, you know. And my plan was to hit all the branches in the service. You feel me? Like on some real shit. I had to. I got the talent and the potential, you know. But to be denied access serving, and the only reason I wanted to serve, because my mom's is the baby, and she got my grandpa flag. You feel me? Or whatnot. So this when you know you doped up into the engagements of your American institutions to this foundation. You feel me? And
Right.
then just to being in the servants of your part and your position. You know, I'm a son of my grandmother's. I'm a son of my mother, and a protect and serve. You feel me on that scale. But
Right.
it's furthermore you could do with it. But coming from the spectrum and the knowledge and information possessed, it's like they always have an overview and a scope on you. And that's when you look at these certain entertainers, like you mentioned the entertainers a little while ago, as far as looking into them, like, you know, the brother X was mentioning about in his campaigns about like our leaders, and the foundation of a leader has turned to the aspects of the entertainment world. Yeah, we're looking at entertainers to be leading communities, but you don't really fail to realize what it takes to be a professional entertainer, and what sacrifices that professional entertainers make, you know, to be professional entertainers, and ultimately is becoming demoralized because we witness it,
Mm-hmm.
to where you hear about certain folk and there's people, yeah, they do what they do, but it's only so much, you know. But that's least to say about everything, because they the ones that promote and orchestrate the ideas of celebrating the holidays and holy days versus creating your own and instituting your own traditions and celebrations and fashions and entertainment. We they got the same devices they got to make production. We got the same devices provided to us to produce, you know. And I see you beyond your music production, and a lot of other brothers on a certain productions, but that's a whole orchestration of the markets, you know, the
Mm-hmm.
fathoming of these ideas and promoting the ideas, because the only way you can advance the enlightenment of individuals is the mass promotion of it. And that's attacking these wavelengths, you know, the audios, the visuals, the
Yep.
visuals with the audios, the grounds, the lives, you feel me? The live performances, the get around, the travels, you know,
Yeah.
and everything. But hey, the joint be ill. And that's just how I be following. Like I have my structure I'm on, like people be busted. Like they was talking about the Mormons. I be telling cats I was baptized Mormon. You feel me? When
Mm-hmm.
it came to certain shit. And that was just I did that so they could stop talking about baptizing, you feel me? And being baptized and how good it is to be baptized. But also I look in it like you partake of such ritual. You feel me? You partaking of such ritual. So you gotta shake that shit and get up out of it and whatnot.
Right.
And that's after being introduced to the Bible, and then getting introduced to the Book of Mormon, and that co-aligns with the Bible. You feel me? And then you find more and more and more. And it's just once you identify what spirituality actually is, you can shake the religious aspect of it, because all the doctrine is in depth to your spirituality. You know, for the
Right.
most part, that's why they able to work the way they work.
Right. So I got a question. Check this out. So you was Mormon first, then you resorted to the Bible, or
Nah,
the other way around?
nah. See, I got introduced to the Bible. It was this bus that used to ride around my hood, picking us kids up and taking us to church.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And you know, once you win it, you just in that shit moving or
Yeah.
whatnot type shit. But you engaging in the experience. But the trick was like Friday nights was like, you know, the great adventures. You know, they had the teams with the relays and everything like that or whatnot. They do the little Bible study classes and everything, but it's more so just it brought a sense of diversity to our atmosphere being from the hood. You feel me? And that was the experience. We get to meet kids from the suburbs, kids from that town, kids from this town, you know, neighboring towns and cities,
Yeah.
all in one location to mingle or whatnot. But it was
I,
through the
I
We
got
were
a question for you, Rash.
here the
Is
same.
Mormons different from like Latter Day Saints and like Scientology?
that's the same. That's why I went. I was baptized under the Jesus
This is
Christ.
Scientology too, or
Like I ain't get that far into
oh,
it. You
okay.
feel me? But I think it's totally different. You feel
Hmm.
me? But the thing about it is the structures. You feel me? That's presented in the information. You know, the
Yeah.
proclamation they have and certain things of that nature. It gives principle basis of family orientation. You feel me?
Hmm.
And then going out into society and practicing your family orientation in society. Sort of say like from all religious doctrine, I just took like the the only things that resonated with me was basic, you know, pretty much basic resonating information to where it demonstrates unity and a celebration of unity. You feel me? If that could touch onto it, it ain't had nothing to do with prayers, like praying and everything. It was the actual works you
Mm.
put in. You feel me? And you see the benefits that wreak out. So with that, they come and get us. The only way you could go on Friday though is if you go to Sunday school. You feel me?
I think
I ain't gonna lie, bro, cause when I was a kid, bro, I went to church Wednesday and Sunday every motherfucking week. Like, I ain't gonna lie, like I used to be in love with church. Like, I used to be so in love with church, I didn't want to go in the kids' class. I wanted to go sit with the grown folk and see what they was learning about.
Yeah.
So
and it's crazy because like the only way and it's crazy because like the only way you can go to like the church events is if you go to the Sunday school.
hmm Like the only way you could go roller skating, you feel me? The only way
man,
you could
Bro,
go to these adventures.
and the
You
crazy
have
thing
to
is
Sunday
like
school.
I was at that point I was in Atlanta going to a Baptist church.
How about this was a Baptist church too?
Oh shit!
But 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 it was ran by what we would call white folks. You feel me?
Right.
mm,
No, same thing here. Same
Yeah,
thing. Same thing.
yeah,
That's what I know. As soon as you said the bus, but it was a van.
yeah, yeah. You
Same
feel me?
thing.
So that joint happened. You go through that program. You feel me? And you start learning the scripts and everything like that. But like he said, when I'm in here, I'm like, nah, we learning this, but they on some other level in the grown up section.
man, they be on that. They'll put all your like, yeah, your ass want to go to the club on Saturday, but you went here on Sunday,
Like
putting
we
their
try
ass
to
on
go
the
see
spot.
that entertainment. You feel me?
Yeah,
I go get in grown folks' business, sort of say. You feel
yeah.
and whatnot. But even
Hey,
hard,
them classes showed you what the grown folk was really doing.
yeah. And
Yeah,
if you able to identify it, you see like, yo, this ain't no good, man.
Hmm.
Like
man.
something just ain't right.
Cause like you in a kids class, it's kind of too like they being too soft on us. I would say like they're not keeping it real at all. Like I'm like, nah, I can't do this. I need to see the world. And then the preacher like, yeah, y'all want to shake your ass on Sunday, but now you done came in here on Saturday, but now you done came in here on Sunday. Oh no, you got to get yourself right. I'm like, damn, this what y'all be talking about, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Look,
Like I know
going in
niggas
on
that are
people.
killed, niggas then killed on Saturday and went to church on Sunday.
For real.
Like
For
shit
real.
crazy. That church a motherfucker.
It is, man. And it's like it's
Man.
no way. And then, that's in my youth though. This from what I say third grade, my second year of third grade. 'Cause I did 2 years. I took my first year off on a vengeance run. You feel me? Or what? No, I was on vengeance my first year, third grade. But from third grade all the way to like I want to say fifth grade, sixth grade. I stopped in sixth grade. You feel me? Due to some other experiences, but it's like, all right, and that was part way of it. You feel me? All this praying and whoop whoop, and then I think I lost my pops, my grandpa around that time. So that's about the flag came in. You feel me? And whoop whoop whoop, like everything going. It's just paying attention to the information and utilizing and moving off of it. So it worked to the extent, but yet still the effects that they push it out there, as far as the engaging of it and the workings of it, like nah, bro, this shit don't match up from what I'm seeing, especially from what I'm experiencing. So it's something else about it, you know. And
I
so
just like how do y'all feel about like, well, I don't know where y'all grew up at, but most of my growing up, I had to eat like fucking ramen noodles and fucking bologna sandwiches and shit. So like when I used to look at shit like that, and I used to be like, damn, is there like, I don't want to say is there a God, but I used to be like, damn, why the fuck do
hey,
black people got to go through this shit?
hey, that's called poverty for us who don't know. You feel me?
Man,
That's just below, just below poverty. Because you're still in poverty and eating good. You feel me? At the end of the day.
yeah,
But
I'd be like, yeah, it is a God, because niggas done came a long motherfucking way.
go through it, and then you realize the God been you. It been you, your parents, you whoever else around you that been making this stuff happen. You feel me? You identifying yourself that you've been actually making these works, making these grounds. You've been the one engaging in this, engaging in that, interacting in that. But it takes a lot of experiences firsthand. You don't want to experience it firsthand, really. You don't. You feel me? So you want to open your ears up, and that's what I did a lot too. Like I hung around a lot of older people. I listened to a lot of older music because of that. You feel me? Or whatnot. And so just any vibration, any frequency, anything that was informal. Like I mentioned, I'm deaf in my right ear. You feel me? So I only had one ear my whole life pretty much. So I'm hearing everything. So the way it's the way to be able to tune in while I'm constantly hearing everything, you feel me? I always was that deep into the spectrum of things, you feel me? To where the other senses had to broaden themselves. Silence became you actually identify the gold in silence. You feel me? And what that is just observation and how you to observe with your eyes closed, how you observe with your ears closed. You know how blind people see this, how deaf people see this, and I'm like hokey pokey with it, one foot in, one foot out. You feel me? It's only one spectrum, but there I got eye issues too, but that's a whole nother level of it to where I'm just colorblind. You feel me? To an extent, or whatnot. But who don't got that or whatnot? But it's reasons for that too. But yet still it's more so it becomes the mental of things and how your mentals actually get taken away from you and then compartmentalized to where everything throws you into a certain application. You feel me? Just like a phone got apps on it and you download apps on it and delete apps to download other apps on it. Over our time, we already had the pre-existing the default settings, you feel me? But then there's programs that been uh deleted and there's programs that been installed and downloaded. Like they say, what you learn ain't what you taught. You feel me? It's what you learn.
Sure.
Cause people been trying to teach us shit our whole lives. People still trying to teach us stuff. But what have you learned? You feel me? That's when you really know and identify. You know, we a student as well as a teacher. And
Right.
then we see over our years, teachers forget that they students. And that's
Right.
why it be so bad when you got a class, you feel me? Or when you try to hold an opening or whatnot, you know. You only gonna go so far as what your mind allows you to reach at the end of the day. You know, if you're not open to it, you ain't going we ain't expecting you to take nothing from it, and you know you ain't getting nothing by it due to how you reacting to the certain things that's going on. You feel me? I like to absorb information and then reflect at the end of the day. And absorbing these area experiences, especially through the doctrines. I met the Mormon stuff. I was in high school at this time, you feel me? I think it's around my sophomore year or whatnot. and I ain't know they've been making visits to the house. You feel me? Because I was a athlete. I did sports all year round or whatnot. So I'm always at school practice, and then by the time I get home, they done took out or whatnot. You feel me? But they caught me, and they just kept pushing this, everything. Book of Mormon, accepting Jesus Christ is the Lord and Savior. Do. I explained to him numerous occasions, like, bruh, I don't really get this, and I ain't trying to be a part of none of this stuff like that. You telling me this the only way I could receive the blessings of the Holy Spirit and this, that, and the third. You gotta get baptized to be saved. You gotta get reborn and this, that, and the third or whatnot. But my thing was just being badgered with that scope and that look at it, like being badgered with that inform of how to get the Jesus Christ Savior. I'm like, look, man, I ain't trying to hear all this. And then I looked at it too. My folks did it, and I'm like, they took the same spectrum I took. But at the same token, once you get into it, you actually see the formation and the structure and how powerful it is. You see a little bit of the diversity, but excuse me, the more if you able to go to certain conferences and meet certain conferences, you really start seeing the structure. You feel me? At the end of the day. So once you start seeing the corporate interest and function in certain things, you know, like when you looking at the individuals that surround you in the place and the pots and stuff going around, and they talking about tithing more than, you feel me, scriptures and this, that, and the third. But the principles, like I said, you get from is good. But I got into that, and then no matter anywhere I lived, you feel me, they found me, bro. Like when I was in Washington State, bro, they found me there, and then I went to the temple, to the church there. You feel me? When I was down in South Carolina, they found me down there. You feel me? And I'm like, damn, bro, what's up with this? So on a spiritual level, I never neglected anything that came past me in a spiritual aroma. You feel me? I always been places. Like I spoke to many homeless people. I spoke to many junkies. You feel me? I'm not one to judge anybody. You feel me? If you willing to share how you ended up in this predicament and such like that, okay, I could kick it with you. But if you ain't exchanging no information, go ahead about your business. I ain't got nothing for you. You feel me? I'm the one that gotta be an honest earning and deserving. Like for real. I'm so petty, right? Let me tell you this, bro. I'm so petty. Like real shit though. But this how I am when it comes to it. I'm out on the late night stroll or whatnot. You feel me? Down in the regions, Skid Row on the West Coast. I call it our young Skid Row. You feel me? Or
Hmm.
what?
Right,
So
right.
I'm booming around the area, chilling, waiting for. I
Oh
think
no,
I,
my stuff up there already. I'm alright.
I
My bad,
think I
go ahead.
called for a ride. So I'm waiting for a ride. Bro, roll up on me, ask me for a cigarette or whatnot. You feel me, right? So I said, bro, all right, bet. I said, look. I said, nah, I'm gonna give you a cigarette. First he wanted a cut. I said, nah, I got a cigarette for you, but I'm gonna give you a cigarette. But you gonna have to tell me how you out here like this, bro. You feel me? Cause I be seeing brothers, and he older than me. You feel me?
Right.
I'm looking at all OGs. If you older than me, I'm looking at you as an OG, bro. Like, you feel me? How this shit get like this? You know what I mean? Sort of sex. So boom, I'm like, bro, you gonna bust it down with me? Boom, boom. He like, yeah, yeah. So I gave him a cigarette. Bro started walking away. I said, yo. I said, my man, what you doing, God? You said you was going, know what I mean? Give
Uh-huh.
me some information for this. The
Right.
nigga looked at me and kept pedaling away. I said, bro, come here, bro. Come here, bro. Give me my goddamn cigarette, dude. Go ahead, put it on, my nigga. You feel me? Like, whoa, bomb. I said, push on, my nigga. You feel me? Because I'm trying to find out, you feel me? Inform me of the issues, of the situations. how the hood was looking at a certain point of time. You feel me?
Right.
And whatnot. You got it. You remember it. Bust this shit down. I mean, a hell of times niggas ask you this. You know, hope niggas trying to get their drink on. All right, I'll get you a drink, but give me some information for this drink. You ain't got no info, you ain't drinking, my nigga. Get the fuck on, bro. Like
Facts.
for real.
What's good, Drop?
It's good, drop.
Shit, chillin', man. What's going on?
You know, just chilling, high frequencies and building.
Yeah, easy on it. I'm like,
Yeah,
bro,
what y'all talking about?
shit, I'm pretty much just spilling my little errors or rundowns, a little development. Right now, I was talking about my issues with folks that we catch around the hood panhandling and shit, you feel me? And I be to the point like, if you can't give me no information, I ain't supporting your habit type shit. Like I just took a cigarette. I
You
told
went out.
you get me now. I guess you can't hear me.
You can't hear him, Drop?
Yeah, that might have been on my end.
You can hear me now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was just telling about how petty I would be considered. You feel me? And how petty I am to where I'm out and a bro rolled up on me for a cigarette. I told him you could get a cigarette if you feel me. You could tell me how you ended up out here like this. Know what I mean, or whatnot. So he tried to take my cigarette and walk off, and I took my shit back because he wouldn't exchange no information type shit. And I just was going on about like any panhandlers. You feel me? If you asking me for something, and then I ask you for something to get what you want, you can't give me that. You shouldn't be expecting me to give your ass nothing at the end of the day. You feel me? And first and foremost, you shouldn't be out here like this. Cause that's what got me treating people the way I am too, from my real growth and development. Cause when Mom Dukes used to pull up with us in a whip or anywhere, somebody run up on us, Mom Dukes used to hit them with the shit like, if you got that much energy to come up on us, come up on me with my kids or such and such, you should have that same much energy to go fill out an application, nigga, and shit like that. You feel me? Or whatnot.
Yeah, man. What's crazy is I done saw panhandlers hop in big ass trucks and shit after they work that shit like a job, man. They be having more money than the people giving them the money.
Yeah, certain stuff like that go on too. Like she reflected all of that, but for the most set, me just seeing that engagement, you feel me? That just gave me my approach is I'm going to look for some information. Just like you said, you feel me? I investigate, sort of say, you feel me? And it's a give to receive. Know what I mean, I'm gonna give you if I can receive, and all I'm asking for is an exchange of information. You know, just some words, and I'm gonna be able to. Know what I mean, de- decipher if it was sincere or not, because I just resonate with certain vibrations at the end of the day. But it's like, man, come on, bro. You know the privileges we got in the hood, and we ain't
Yeah,
got
me personally, man. If you just gonna stand there, you don't deserve shit in life anyway. So fuck it.
straight like that.
Right.
That's my car. You'll do something, bro. Don't just be like, I'm hungry, need food, money. Who the fuck
So,
don't, bro?
you feel me?
Listen,
Oh, I got another one though, right? It was me and my lady. You feel me? One time and gas dropped. You feel me? So we right here by the gas station. I get out and start pushing the car. You feel me? I'm pushing it. I'm Dolomite pushing. You feel me? I'm handling it. Another brother gonna come up and push with me. You feel me? And he pushed it all the way. I said, I dapped him up. Everything said, good. Appreciate you, bro. Like for real. This nigga turned his palm up at me. I'm like, my nigga, did you not see me pushing this vehicle by my goddamn self? And you came in and helped me out. And now I gotta pay you for your services when I was handling this shit by myself, my nigga. Like I appreciate it and all that, but come on, dude. You ain't about to do nothing but go for me and then go turn up on somebody else for nothing.
Right.
Shit, I got a story. Look, at my job, right? It's this fuck nigga, right? He get a ride to work, right? He gonna tell the nigga that take him to work, yeah, man, I'm gonna pay you when I get paid for the gas. Dude, like, yeah, all right. So payday come. He said, yeah, man, I can just get you some weed for cheap for the gas, so save you some money on the weed. Right, the dude that be taking him kind of dingy, right? So I'm like, well, okay, how much weed did you get? He like, yeah, I got a half. He only charged me $100. I'm like, motherfucker, he made $20 off you, and you still taking him to work. He was so he just finessed the dude, and I'm looking at him like, damn, bro, he supposed to be giving you gas money, but finessed you and had you thinking you were saving some type of money when he made some money off of you. So you basically making money for you to take him to work. That shit was crazy. I'm like, that's why don't nothing good come to this motherfucker. Cause some people call it finesse, but it's a thin line between finessing and just straight shiesty, just straight grimy, just straight, you know what I mean? Now, finessing is one thing, you know, that's handling crisis, this, that, and the third. But what he did was basically just straight shiesty, bro.
Word. Too many like that.
That shit.
Shit.
Too many like that. So
But
word.
the bull trying to help him out, get him to work and everything. Them ain't the people you want to stiff and get over on. People that's helping you, no, them the people you want to keep it 100 with. You be pulling all them trickeries and all that down broke mentality. It's a broke mentality. That's where it comes from.
Exactly.
Yep.
But hey, G, I'm about to go get my little G's, man. Y'all been easy. Much peace, love, respects, Chris Sipes, man. Having me on. Search up God body. Chat.
Hell yeah. Peace to you.
Y'all still on. I'll probably tune in. Well, me and the little G tune in. Whatnot. You know what I mean? Y'all
Hell
go
yeah.
easy.
That's
All
what's
right, that's what's up.
appreciate that. Appreciate building with you and everything. Go handle your business, and we still streaming. You welcome to come back. Peace to your seeds. Peace to the family and everybody else.
Word, word, word. All right, peace, G.
Peace, God.
Peace.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I wasn't really gonna speak on that subject because sometimes I just feel like I don't know. I just be ready to say hang it up with y'all old ass because they don't be on shit. They don't even be like man. It's just so crazy. But I try to not speak on it because I don't want to feel like I'm big headed and I'm doing better than those people that's doing worse than me. So, but it comes a point. It's like so. This actually happened 2 years ago. Actually, so it ended up happening where my big brother and my big cousin ended up having to move back in my house. So I walked in the front room, told him like, I mean, you ain't supposed to idolize nobody, but if they your big brother and cousin, then that's what goes along with that. But I told him like, I'm the big homie now. Like I used to idolize y'all niggas, and y'all ain't no shit. Like, but they took that to the heart, and now they got on their shit. Cause man, motherfuckers like sometimes you just gotta be unapologetic sometimes and tell the motherfucker how it is, man.
Facts.
And a lot of fake motherfuckers will let a motherfucker keep doing the same shit. Like I lost my best friend because he wouldn't stop smoking K2, bro. Like, didn't want to go to work. Like, and I don't like shit. Even though that's my best friend, shit, I gotta keep moving, shit.
Right.
God,
He
because
must have been on
K2 shit
probation
like
or some
heroin.
shit like that.
What you
The
say,
only
bro?
reason why they smoke that shit because it don't test positive and urine tests it.
Mm-hmm.
And next
But
thing you know, they be done got hooked on that shit.
but when he was smoking this shit, bro, like we used to have to take him to rehab every time because this nigga talking about. Cause I smoked the real weed and he'd be like, all right, bro, I'm finna slide out. He always sliding with some white dudes and shit. So he like, He'll come back in talking about he see demons and he talk to God, bro. I'm talking about he'll stand up in one spot and look at the ground for about 30 minutes, bro. I'll be like, what the fuck? Like, that shit ain't, I don't know what's in that shit, but I don't know, man. I know I lost my best friend off that shit, and people be saying it's like heroin. So I be like, man.
You talking about you lost him as a friend or lost
I
him
lost
as a...
I lost him like he lost his soul, bro. Like I went from this nigga bro. The nigga like no lie, I keep $1,000 in my pocket or more, 5,000 in my bank account or more. Like the nigga had more than me, bro. And I'm talking about fresher than me, all type of shit to like this nigga a crackhead, bro. He in front of the gas station begging for change, bro. Like I'm like, this shit, that K2 shit ain't no joke, bro.
That's what it is, crack, nigga. That ain't no K2.
Man, that shit more than crack. That shit heroin. That shit heroin, bro. Cause like, that shit is crazy, bro. Like the nigga used to try to like hurry up and like hide the shit so I wouldn't see it because he knew I was gonna go crazy, like, and snap on him. But I got to a point where I'm like, that's why I be like, it's cool to be by yourself sometimes, man.
And that shit dangerous, man. That shit can really kill you and shit, man. That shit is dangerous for real, bro.
Hell yeah. Shit caused a stomach bleeding, bro. So he had to go to the hospital for smoking the shit, right? So I come back off work, he like, the doctor said I was smoking too many Black and Milds. I ain't never heard a case of motherfucker talking about you smoking too many Black and Milds. I'm like, it's that K2 shit you smoking that had you fucked up like that, man. But
that Black and Mild ain't gonna do nothing but
that shit make you want to take a shit.
Cancer, make it
oh god.
So
goddamn,
and they don't even know what that shit is, man. That shit is like spices and shit, like potpourri or something. I don't know what that shit is, but they don't even know what the fuck they be smoking, bro.
Yeah, they couldn't even name one ingredient of what they smoking.
Now look, how they home make this shit, right? They take motherfucking fingernail polish remover, right? And they take 2 bags. They pour the fingernail polish remover or the clear fingernail polish itself onto the tea bags and shit. Then it drains out or whatever. Then they dry the shit out and they actually sell it in the street. So motherfuckers really getting high up. What is it? Acetone? What is that shit?
That shit, man.
Yeah,
acetone. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they getting high on. The motherfuckers don't even be fucking knowing.
Man. And like, I ain't gonna lie, like I grew up and shit, and like, you know, like you see that 1 or 2 family members that's actually sniff crack. That shit got me, like, that shit scared the fuck out of me. Like, I looked at crack like that break up Black family homes, so why would I want to do that or any other stronger drug? Like, and that shit really did break up homes. That's why I be telling my bro, like, man, the nigga, man, it's crazy, bro. Like, that nigga done put cocaine on his K2, bro. I'll be like, what the fuck? Niggas be crazy, but that's what happens when you live in the hood sometimes.
Right. Yo, God, I made you a mod. Drop, made you a mod. Rash, you a mod. Love me.
Good looking. Yeah, your ass you don't be on that much. I'll be looking for you.
I'm gonna start though. I had to make up for last week, so you know.
Yeah.
I had to make up for last week, and you know, we starting something. So I'm gonna do this every Friday.
100.
100. Yeah, so I'm gonna be on maybe around like 10, 11. Like what today was.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. That hat killing them too, man. I like that hat.
Yeah.
I collect hats myself for sure.
Hell yeah. It seems like a lot of people ain't really been going live like that.
Yeah, I've been
really
seeing
teaching and shit.
I've been seeing that lately too. But you know, according to what we've been talking about and what we've been wanting to do, I want to be a connection or a bridge to that. So that's why I I want to start, periodically
Definitely.
going live and everything. So, we can have different branches, of the same tree, and we can become bigger.
100.
So,
And that's why I'm like, if we get a couple like-minded people with that we could put money behind this shit, put our money where our mouth is, shit, we can get shit done.
shit, man, bro. I'm willing.
Definitely. I just really, cause I'm new. I only been on this probably like 3 months. I mean a month now. So I really don't, I just get on that motherfucker, try to teach some shit. So I don't really got no direction. Like one day I'm feeling like talk about this, then the next day it'll be a whole different ass topic that ain't got nothing close to do with it.
Right.
Man, yeah, I'm just trying to.
What I want to do is we gotta find, like, if we could find somebody we trust, right? Get a locked bank account where you only can touch that shit up every so often, twice a year, every 6 months, right? And have it in a treasurer's name, right? That everybody agree upon, and just keep flooding that motherfucker with little $2, $5, all these super chats and shit we be sending motherfuckers. Just send it out there and let that shit stack up like a motherfucker. It'll take some trust involved though, but it's real easy, man. And get a whole, and then everybody decide what we're gonna do with this portion of the money right quick. You know what I'm saying? That we don't have we want to Chris to flying drones and shit, so he can do his live with the drone in front of him. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or do we want to get the high mics for everybody? So when all of us go live, we got the blue mics or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Little things to build the platforms up, man, because it ain't nothing but $2, $3 here and there. And you'll be amazed at how fast that shit has turned into a piggy bank.
Yeah.
For real. Yo, check this out. I do have something I want to elaborate on a little bit. I was on YouTube yesterday and I saw the I guess this was either the premiere or I guess the launching of what's his fucking name? That that guy that did that gold all on my chain. Gold.
Oh yeah, Trinidad.
Yeah, okay. So he had this song that he did a new video to, where I realized, well, I watched it once, for the song, to listen to the song and see what was up. The song was okay. It was all right, And then I looked at it again to see what message and what signs and things that had in it, and all I can say is this is like he started the video out like with the fluid, like with the fluid dressing attire, and it was pretty, like, it was pretty disturbing. It wasn't like, okay, Trinidad James, like, I know you don't dress like the regular person, but this is not like we would say like this is your style. It's like you're trying to like cross dress or enter an era of cross dressing. And then he comes out and do the video in a whole different suit.
Man. What's crazy is, have you ever heard of a rapper called Sada Baby?
No, I haven't.
So I want you to go check out a song called Slad. It's by Sada Baby. If you look at this song, like he basically did what Trinidad James was supposed to do. Like he kind of remind me of him a lot too. Like, but you just check it out. It's like he went off. He even got a song called WWF where in the background it's like it's the WWF music and he going crazy, bro. But he basically like took Trinidad James shit, ran with it, and exploded. Like, but he from Detroit.
Right. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So it's like that gutter shit, but with Trinidad James type beats and shit.
Right.
So I'm
Man,
like, damn.
check this out. The song is called James Woo Woo. And by the title, I was already like fucking disturbed because it's woo woo. You
Yeah.
only know like crazy female characters, with the woo joint going in it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna type the name in the search. I mean, in the chat.
Mm-hmm. But man, I used to want to do music and shit. I don't know. I just watched other people do that shit. But yeah, drop your shit was cold. I heard your shit on. I heard your shit on Bro Sanchez.
Drop.
Hey, but that shit was so funny, man, because it was supposed to be some conscious shit. I was just trying to get heard. That wasn't for no album. I put it up there. That motherfucker was like, yeah, man, but
Drop that shit.
Was funny,
Drop. He played my shit too. He like it's cold, but that's too niggish. I can't have that on here. I'm like, damn. But I wasn't even like my shit. I ain't write shit. It was just on some like, you know how it be when you get high with your guys and some shit come, you just gonna spit that shit. But man,
Drop that shit was dope. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not just a rapper. I do beats and I do engineering, and I got a team. I got homies that do engineering as well and mastering. So. Like, bro,
that dude that was on that song, man, that's motherfucking LeBron's uncle, man. His low fucking brother, bro. That's why his name Uncle James. Shit, real for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know who you talking about too, Drop. And what's crazy is that when I heard your song, it reminded me of it gave me a feeling of man, it's crazy, like a J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, like how the bars was coming out. I'm like, what the fuck?
He got bars now. Don't get it wrong.
Man, motherfucker be really, we had to, when we learned how to rap, we wasn't even making songs. You know what I'm saying? I thought, oh, damn, it's like, motherfucker, you had to be able to rap. Like, right then, like, wasn't no microphone. Somebody would be like, man, let me hear something. And then you'll start rapping. Next thing you know, it's 50 people around you in a cafeteria.
And that's the vibe you gave me, too.
Challenging you. So now it's 50 people watching, another cat challenging you, to the point it got so big, people started coming from other schools to challenge us and stuff like that. So that's where the core of the rap style comes from. But then the music drastically changed now. So now I'm cut from that cloth, and I gotta realize it's just melodies now. You want your voice to be an instrument. It don't matter what you say, as long as they can say it too, and they go with the beat. So now it's more or less of a, I'm gonna get it. We gonna go. We gonna move. Like a more of a
like
a
some
vibe versus lyrics. Yeah.
Like some bouncy shit. Like that club shit, basically.
On some future shit, he make his voice a beat. You know what I'm saying? It's different now on what really sell for real. Like, you know what I mean? Like Amigos, they kind of be riding the beat. You know what I'm saying? The Baby, they like ride the beat. Man. But I come from where you had to know how to rap. Wasn't no beat in the first place. You know what I'm saying? When you wrote the rap. So it's a different cloth, you know what I'm saying? That Scarface type cloth, that Tupac type cloth, that Biggie, that Nas, you know what I'm saying? These cats write raps in their living room and they don't even, you ever heard that song called Book of Rhymes by Nas? He just reading his notebook. That's how cats used to write back in the day. Just write through their notebook.
Everybody used to write in their notebook, man. If I bring out my notebook of the songs and shit that I had, like when I first started, bro, I can reinvent songs that I had.
Man, I wish if I knew what I knew now, right? I used to have my locker filled with raps, right? At the end of every year, right? And I never would clean my locker out. I'd leave it for the custodians, and I'd just leave. And school, it's summer vacation. I wish I'd have got all them raps and stored them and filed them, and where I can go back and look at them today, because I know where my head was at. If you could really travel back in past, you can find them old notebooks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you was 15 and you scribbling a rap, you like, yeah, I remember what class I was writing this rap in. Crazy.
Oh God, that's when you start
Oh God.
remember shit that was going on around that time.
Right. Yeah, man.
I don't know. They need to break that shit. They need to break rap into categories nowadays because it seemed like all that club shit get more recognition than
They
like
are, man. They doing that shit. That's how you
real
get
rap.
trap ain't nothing but rap. That's all
Man.
that shit was. And trap started back when like
But look,
T.I.
check this out.
about trap.
I don't know how to explain it. Like it seemed like the trap now, it ain't like the same. Well, it might be the same, but the Yo Gotti and the Gucci's and the Jeezys back then, I don't know. And the T.I.'s, that felt like a different trap because they was actually saying shit, talking about what
Right.
T.I. was definitely.
All right, but check this out. All right, I'm gonna tell you where trap.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna tell you where trap got its new intervention from. What's good, Queen?
Hey,
Chilling.
I'm sorry.
No, you good. You good.
Hey,
Um,
I'm
trap basically the thing like trap basically started with rap. That's where they came from. Basically, it's basically the hustle within rap. But
Right, the hustle, right.
of how trap came different and more integrated because it hit a material platform that's wide based was basically when dubstep or EDM integrated their versions of trap and started adding their versions of trap. So now when you had these big concerts that was having these big drops and traps, man, all that was nothing.
So what do we call this? What do we call like this little Dirk and Lil Baby and Gunner type shit? What do we call this type of music?
The motherfuckers that can't rap that know how to make the dopest songs in the world. It's like it's a trick to it, man. It's a trick to it because I don't know what they done did to the like if it wasn't for the battle rap community, I don't think I would have heard anybody that even know what the essence of rap really is. That's why, like you said, they need to make categories as far as let me see you, Nene. That cannot be considered a rap song.
Hell
It gotta
no,
be considered something else. But it's a lot of rap songs that's considered rap, like Lil Nas X to the ass. That motherfucker, that's not a rap song. I don't care what people saying. That's a country song with somebody rapping on it.
Yeah.
It's not a, you know what I mean? And like when, I don't know, man. I don't know.
But it's like with Dirk and Chicago music, they have the drill joint coming on. So once that becomes a wide more platform where I guess it can become commercialized, then it's gonna become a whole nother subgenre, just like how trap came because trap is nothing but a whole subgenre of rap. That's all it basically is. So then you're gonna have another subgenre of trap when you have the whole drill Chicago movement come on. And then when you have all these other, movements of, this is this style of rap or this is this style of rap, once these movements become big and become commercialized to where other like genres can tap in and create and say, this is that's when that is going to become a whole nother genre. What's up, Queen? I know you want to talk, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you speak. I'm gonna hand you the mic real quick.
cool. Peace to the gods, man. I'm so proud of you, young men. Y'all up here doing it. I ain't gonna be long because I told you all three of my homeboys, they come to pick me up to take me to dinner and go eat and stuff because I'm single. They just want to do something special before they go home to their wives and girlfriends. But what I was trying to say was that looking at the panel, this is weird because it just hit my head. All right, so at the Pentagon, it excuse me, I haven't been woke long. I just got here. So I don't know what y'all talking about.
You broke up a little bit.
Uh, I'm sorry. Somebody trying to call me while I'm talking.
You're good.
You know how they sit down and they just like the officials, all they do is sit and talk. And I'm looking at y'all and I'm like, wow, y'all building. And I'm like, wow, maybe that was the spiritual meaning of they were saying that we were architects because we don't build a lot together as a community. You know what I'm saying? The builders are so small, the architects. But I'm like, wow, in a spiritual way, all these people do is just sit down and talk all day. And I say maybe that's the manifestation because I'm looking at y'all and I'm looking at great architects just sitting here just building on knowledge and wisdom and understanding. So that's what I was it just hit my head. Don't play with about it. But
Well, yeah, you gotta stay out the way. These streets treacherous. You gotta
Right.
stay out the way. Build your mind, not your muscles. You know that.
Yeah.
right.
I
It's
mean, I just
mhm.
want to add to that. And that's what I've been like trying to get and trying to say on the platforms that I'm on, like these people did it with numbers that came together and had discussions and stuff, and that's the thing, like we don't come together as like as a team or as a community or as a neighborhood or as a unit and talk
Right.
about these things. Like we don't need a leader to lead us, but if we have someone that can orchestrate some kind of conduction to bring us together, I think that would be cool as well, where we can all voice ourselves
You
because we're
kind
all
of breaking up on my end.
Right. Wait, but I just want to say one thing and
right.
I'm gonna get off. Yeah, you know what? The funny part in my hood, where I was raised up at and stuff, we actually was architecting too. The only thing they was doing was talking bullshit under the tree. Fellas hanging together. They wasn't like, the conversation, the vibration of the words were different. And I think this is where the power coming from the other side, is because they literally sit around all day as a career and use vibrational words to succeed. But yeah, people in the hood, they sit in the tree all the time and do it. But I just wanted to show y'all real fast. I got Brumming bulls in my backyard, and I'm gonna exit out of here. Thank y'all for y'all moment.
No problem. Thank you for your work. And always appreciate it. And the panel is always welcome for all y'all to come on and say your words and stuff. And she just dropped, a nice little mic drop for us, And I appreciate all your words, your wisdom, your power, and um, your information as well. You're full.
Yeah, that's so.
Yeah, I wanted to show y'all like I really live in nature, and this what woke me up. I had so many downloads out here, and I'm like, oh my god, nothing but trees. We don't have to go to Hawaii, and we don't have to go to South America to get this knowledge. It's right here. But anyway, peace, kings. Y'all keep building. I got much love for y'all. I'm about to drop back in the chat because I gotta get finished getting dressed. Y'all have
Right,
a good day.
Peace,
right.
peace.
Man,
And look, y'all, man, we gotta understand that you gotta know when you in somebody else's world or they're in your world. You gotta know, like right now, as we talk, we in Chris' world. This is live. This is whole setup. This is frequency that's really moving. You see what I'm saying? You gotta know when you not in you in your world and they're in your world. And then you gotta know, okay, I gotta handle the situation like this. I'm in foreign territory. You see what I'm saying? You gotta know when you in your own house and when you in a stranger's house and when you in your auntie house. It's different. It's a different way the energy flow. You see what I'm saying? So when you're in a stranger's house, you might just stand at the door until they invite you all the way in. Your auntie house, you just come in like, man, where Billy ass at? What's up, man? And you just gonna move different. You see what I'm saying? And that's another trick as far as wisdom is concerned. Know who you talking to, know who you dealing with, and know if they're inviting you to their world or they just MP in your world Or is it just two worlds colliding? Or is y'all in the same world at the same time at certain times? You see what I'm saying? I don't know. It kind of went weird, but you'll figure it out if you didn't. But that's real talk for real. You got to know, like, if you at work, that's not your world. That's that job's world. You know what I'm saying? When you go home and cut your TV on, somebody knock on your door, know that person is coming in your world. When you go over somebody's house, know that you're entering someone else's world. You get in the passenger seat, that's their world now. You can't control the radio like you want to. They're gonna be like, "Oh, that bro, I was listening."
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? It's just the way to visit, basically.
When basically it's like when you're in a place where you're creating, like, you know, the services or the need of what you're providing, you know, that's your world, you know, as of your home, you know, your ethics, your tradition, your talents, like as if you're a producer, you know, as well as part of your services, you know, that's your world. But when you're hopping outside of something which you haven't created or conducted, or, you know, no longer in, you know, as Sir Drop said, you're in someone else's world. And that's where, you know, a lot of respect comes, and a lot of people don't know where to, you know, give that space to that person or that respect to that person. So, you know, emotions and stuff collide or whatnot. But, you know, as a Sir Drop said, you know, when you come into that space of that person, or you come with that person to have that space, you know, allow them to have that control, allow them to conduct how they.
Yeah, like on a comical level, like Dave Chappelle and I'm Rick James, bitch, and that nigga was like, "Fuck your coffee table." Shit, you're not gonna come in my house. I don't care if you Mike Tyson, bro. You just gonna beat me, my girl. You gonna beat us up, bro. As soon as you throw your boots on my coffee table, we got action. I don't care who you is. It has nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's right. Another thing you can't let happen is somebody invade your world and just take it over, and now you curled up in your own world. Now you feel like I'm a sucker. Next thing you know, it goes, "Hey, girl against me." No, you against your damn stuff. Nobody against your motherfucking ass. Get out the corner. Take your world back. You know what I mean? So,
Right. That, and I mean, that's part of standing your own square. You know, every man that stands on their own square is the foundation of their home. Like, that's where your square started. That's where your foundation started, on the square of your home. Like, come on, like, I'm in the square of yourself. So it's like, you know, you have to, that's the one thing a man is always willing to protect is anything that they built, any foundation. So, you know, stand on that. Be the man of that. You know, don't let nobody overtake that. I don't care what it is.
Yeah, that's true too, man. That's true, man. I just know, man, if you don't stand for nothing, like they say, you'll fall for anything. That's just the bottom line.
Facts. Some stand for mines.
Even when you know you gonna lose, a captain go down with his shit. It's like, my pride alone just gonna make you have to do that. You're gonna have to defeat me. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but then you also got people that prey on the naive and prey on the people that don't know how to say no. And they prey on the more docile energy, and then they invade them people's privacy and space, and they basically bully them as far as energy is concerned. You know what I'm saying? Now they controlling their thoughts now. And you on the outside looking in like, bro, they getting over on you, bro. You want to say something, but it ain't got nothing to do with you. So you just gotta watch it from afar and just look like that's fucked up.
Facts. Facts. Long as they feel like they have control of the energy, or your energy, sorry, the energy or whoever energy they're controlling, feel like they could do whatever, and they gonna do whatever.
But the wise person, when you tell them that motherfucker controlling your energy, such and such and such and such, the real naive person, they'll look at you and say, I know. So that means they still in control and the other person don't even know. They're just playing a more stretched out chess game. But
Man, you good. Yep, that's right. I mean, basically, they're admitting they're admitting to their control at that point.
right, but then you've also got like a female will give you control, right? But don't not once think they not charting down to have a vindictive move back against you. It could be 10 years later, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that means you really don't got control. You just think you do. They got more patience than you. So they'll pay your ass back for something you did 4 or 5 years ago, bro. Pay your ass back like it was today. Yeah, so who really got control for real? They be looking at us, bro. You know, we go off math, they go off science, man. That's just how it works.
Man, to be honest, I kind of like I would love to say they go off science, but in a way, my mind kind of says they go off analytics, because everything they come from, it comes from the information given numbers back. It's just data that's transferring back to whatever.
Check my status, right? You right. I can't argue that. They check my status. Everything go back, like how tall, how much they weigh, what their money looking like, what they pay, what they bill, with it, and if all that's in line, hell yeah, you a guy to some of them motherfuckers. Your credit score 950, bro. Oh man.
Hey, bro, just check this out. Check this out. And this is real facts. Every website you go to on your phone or computer or any type of device, you got to deal with cookies. All that is analytics and data that's being sent back to the source. That's just basically, so if your phone misoperate on some call, basically if you wanted to go somewhere and your phone misoperate, those cookies is gonna detect what's going on and gonna send that information back to the source.
But look, analytics is just the story of how somebody won and lost, though. So analytics is good.
Yeah.
Like when they do it in sports, it's like, okay, yep, them analytics ain't right. They need to trade him.
Right. I mean, it works in different forms, and they they learn to master it, and add it to different type of, I would say, like entities or different forms to incorporate what they want to, which is generating wealth. So you have that within different forms of like sports, of entertainment, within our hospitals, or these different religions or different stuff like that. It's everywhere. Just in addition to what you're saying, because you're definitely right. You're on point.
All right, now look at it like this. You got a daughter, right?
Right.
You gonna want her to do the analytics on the man she about to deal with also. So it's like a double-edged sword. It's like, okay, I don't want the analytics down on every male coming from a woman, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely want my daughter. Matter of fact, I want my daughter being able to tell her husband, "Man, sit your ass down," and he sit the fuck down. Because it's my daughter. But if it ain't my daughter, I don't want that. You see what I'm saying? But for my daughter, yeah, I wouldn't mind if she had, motherfucker standing there with a big ass leaf and shit. I look at him like he a sucker when I come over, but I'm gonna look at her like, you a gosh. This dude is bowed down to your feet. But I wouldn't want that for my son to be bowed down to him. You see what I'm saying? See how this is on? So it's weird, man. It's weird. As far as for a whole, we gotta find a common ground. But for my daughter, I want her to get fanned. And for my son, I don't want him doing the fanning. So it's weird. I don't know, it's an oxymoron, I guess.
The oxymoron is to program you and to sell you, or to sell it to you so you can buy to it and indoctrinate your home. I mean, that's just me. That's just me. Because that's like literally what's going on. Everything we buy, we bring into our home and indoctrinate and bring on to our friends, our loved ones. That's what it is. It's the promote and buy. So everything is promoted. Everything is done with music. Everything is done with the influences. They see where the influence is at. They see where the stats and the analytics are most high or raised at, and they attack that and capitalize off of that.
And I'm still wondering why they be capping off our videos. Like, you probably got a video, right, where it got 31 views, right?
Right.
And then 6 months from now, if you go to that same video, it's only going to have 31 views. You mean to tell me not one person stumbled across it? Not one person, huh? The
Right.
whole 3 years. Ain't nobody just say, what is this? Hey, bullshit, man. And they hiding the numbers, man. Ain't no telling how many people watching now, bro. Ain't no telling. Not all that shit a lie. They can tell you 800 people watching. There's only 8 people watching. You don't fucking know.
Right.
Whatever the chat saying, that's how many people they can say watching.
That's why they came up with the word algorithm. As you see, every new either like decade or new quarter or movement of a year, they give you a new word. Right now, it's algorithm. So anything that has to do with anything with fucking up anything is right now you're fucking up the algorithm. It's the algorithm. It's the algorithm. It's always some new bullshit, and I'm just be like I feel the same way as you. It's like you never know how many people's watch. You never know how many people is really seeing this. How many this da da da. But at the same time, they created this whole algorithm thing to where they control and they can really control to, or quote unquote, because I'm gonna say quote, control how many views people get to see by adding this method of saying.
Hey, but look, I'm about to do a Huey P reach right here. This is a long reach. Now, if we even try to abbreviate algorithm, for some reason, that damn Argartha keep coming in my mind. So, is these algorithms coming from the center of the North Pole, or Gartha, the Hollow Earth, or whatever they talking? Because when I say algorithms, for some reason my brain keeps saying Argartha. I don't know why, but go ahead. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Nah, you good. Keep going, King. Keep going. You good. This is this shit is open rant, open talk, nigga. Get that shit the fuck out, bro.
Yeah, that's insane. And my headphones keep blanking out. This shit's starting to get spooky to me. But anyway, my headphones keep blanking out. Like like when you start talking, it'll let me hear the first two sentences, the middle sentence, and then the ending sentence. And it just keep blanking out. And I got some beats on, so it ain't like it. I got some cheap headphones on. And my back, it's probably the background. Maybe that's what it is. Hold on one second. Hold on.
Yep, Rash, you spoke facts, bro. Everything is really based off the tech and the new tech because they always evolving off the new tech. As you see, they always have the 1, the 2, the 3, and then the 4. After the 4, they came with the 4S. After the 4S, they came with the 5S. After the 5S, the 6, the 7, the 8. Now you got these XS or these pluses. You see what I'm saying? So all these are just new renditions of just the previous edition. So that's all it is because they can't give, quote unquote, give us everything at once. So they have to give us everything in steps or give us everything in layers, you know, so which is just stupid because they basically with the phone is not giving us anything because people is really stupid to feed into this shit. They're just giving you a camera upgrade or a fucking a memory upgrade. It's like really with these iPhones really from 04, I mean from the 4 to now, what have you really gotten in a new iPhone besides memory and besides a good camera or upstage quality camera?
Hey, but look, here go the trick to the iPhones, bro. They make it popular, right? My bad for the background. They make it popular so everybody want one, right? But then they make you tie into a contract, like Verizon or something. 2 years, we give you this iPhone for free. So they want to keep up with the Joneses. A lot of them people don't spend $1,000, $2,000 for no phone, bro. They get a plan where the phone's free and they put $30 a month extra on their bill, right? So, and it puts all these people in debt for a fucking phone. If you don't go get a Galaxy and just relax, shit, period, bro. Get you a Galaxy, man. Everybody got computers and all that other stuff. You don't need a computer in your hand, man. Period. I mean, it's cool if you know you got some type of contract where that shit like $70 a month. You got a dope ass iPhone. I recommend that. But if you say I'm about to go buy an iPhone and you go spend $1,000 on it, man, I can do everything you can do and more with this fucking Galaxy, bro.
Right. I mean, and Rash even brought up a good point. He just said waterproof and shit. And the crazy thing is, that's the thing. This is just more little bits of upgrade. We had fucking waterproof phones since what 2016. If we want to go before 2015, 2015 14 when the Sony Xperia came out, and that was the first Android waterproof phone. And then the iPhone came out with their little 30-second water resistant phone, but that really didn't do nothing, so they had to really upgrade over that. It's like it's a whole bunch of upgrade bullshit.
And look what they making money off of. How many people actually drop their phone on water in the first place? But they stretched it all the way out, got every dollar out of the idea. Man, don't nobody just jump in the pool with their phone on. Somebody just be.
I don't think that was it. I think what it was that people end up dropping their phone in little either bits of water, not just pools, or just, you know, going to the restroom and dropping a shit in the toilet. And, you know, because at the end of the day, all this is just analytics and stuff. So
Yeah,
like,
because if you
once you go back to the carrier and you be like, oh, I did this to my phone, or my phone got stolen, or I dropped my phone in water and it don't come on anymore, and then, you know, that they still taking data as well. That's still
you're right, because people will try to throw their phone in rice and weird stuff. Remember back in the day, your battery would turn pink, and their excuse every time was your phone got water damage.
water.
So
Yeah,
that's how they pushed it. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, that's true. That's true. Facts.
Yeah, your phone's been water damaged. There's nothing we can do.
Right.
But if you get this phone right here, you can throw this in the ocean and go get it tomorrow, guys. You know, and they'll sell you the
Right. I mean, and the crazy thing is that was the whole insurance fucking bullshit fraud. That was to like, oh, get you to do that so you can go ahead and put a claim on a new phone, but then they have some unwritten policy where you have to pay either a 50, a 60, or 100 deductible just to get a whole new phone. But when we was presented with this whole plan, that wasn't the case.
And then what else is funny is they'll set you up on a contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got your iPhone, whatever, you rock it with it, right? You on a 2-year like thing, right?
Right.
So you like, man, matter of fact, I'm about to quit fucking with Verizon, man. I'm just about to deal with one of my neighborhood, you know, Metro, Boost Mobile, whatever, my neighborhood people. Soon as you break that agreement, they'll send you a bill for like $3,000 saying the phone you got is $2,000. Since you broke the lease, like basically a lease agreement, since you broke the contract, you owe us $2,000 for that phone we gave you. And you be like, man, hold on. So now I gotta sign my life on the line for 2 years just to use this retarded phone.
Hold on. And they're gonna add a late fee to that. You can't forget that. It's like a $20 late fee to that shit.
Hey, whoever made Fee, I don't know who Fee is, but he get a lot of money, man. But it's free without the art. A fee. Where do this money go to, bro? It's a fee. Okay, who do the fee go to? You know what I'm saying? $2.50 fee to pull some money out of the ATM. Who get the fee? Okay, late fee. Okay, it's 20. Who get the fee, man?
This is not I would say this is a disclaimer. This is not like factual. I personally think because they are getting charged by the dollar, I think either the Central or the Federal Reserve is getting that fee.
So that's why we can't like we can't buy an ATM machine and just put it in somebody's store.
Exactly. Or
you could get
to deal with the generalized civilization paying for or contributing to taxes, because they have to be taxed, and that tax system is under a system. So you have to pay that system in order to conduct that business.
So basically, the only way you can do it is to invest or merge with other people so you can invest in it and get a percentage out of it, but they're not gonna let you control your own market with it. I see what you're saying.
Right. Reason why we have the tax system, because that's basically reasons for us to pay, conduct business and service. Because regardless if you're the buyer or you're the seller, you're still gonna have to pay some type of tax.
I'm saying, how can we get an ATM machine and we get the fee? I don't care about the money in it. They can even supply the money themselves. I want $2.50 per everybody that use this machine across the world, because I got this same machine across the world. $2.50 every single day from one person to make you almost the richest person in the world. Now, $2.50 times the whole world every day. You know how much money that is just this week, man?
I know, cause I've been through this, but what you're talking about is the kind of like answers I would love to discuss about. I would basically, what we can do or attempt to do is create a currency system. But if we try to do that, then we would fall under, the JFKs, the Gaddafis, will fall under, those people who was creating a currency system to either break them or free them from whatever, this system have us under. So if we was to create a currency system, that would be, that would be, a way, but we would have to be very strategical about that. If we was to create a plan under their currency system, I would say a good system that's being used, and even in America that's even being used, is the under the table system, but we actually employ our own. So at the same time, they're getting their money and they're not being taxed. You see what I'm saying?
At the same time, so it's 100%. It's 1,000,000% markup because it's every day of existence.
Right.
Damn. How can you beat something like that if we value money? The only way we can win is to not value life that they give us. We gotta be, and it's not gonna happen, bro. Nobody gonna be happy living in no damn woods, bro.
Right, right.
Talking about, yeah, off the grid, and you running around naked, bro. Ain't nobody, man, I ain't doing it. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. I don't care. Cause if you sleep, sir, drop me, I'm gonna stay asleep. I'm not running through no fucking woods, getting bit by no mosquitoes and ants and weird shit. Gotta fight a tiger. Just, man, listen, bro.
Right.
I'ma stay walking this fucking shit these girls put down here. Now that's the sad part, though.
Right.
You understand? No street to go to the streets we walking on. Ain't nothing above. It's just really like this shit was gold back in the day. We reduplicating this shit. When they had the cities popping, the cities was popping.
Popping, right, right.
Not like no Las Vegas shit, man. The shit, everything was gold. Everything was diamond. Everything you drank out of was diamond cut. Everything. You know, Mansa Musa and them walked around. His slaves had more money than anybody right now. His slaves. So it wasn't considered slavery, man. That's how we roll, bro. And, you got. But now, they're reduplicating it and everything concrete, bro.
Right.
It's fake. It's not real.
Check this out, brother. Check this out. You know me. I love to ask questions. So, what if there was a way, primitively, I can show you how to make a home out of earth, and you just have to provide your food and your light and your clothing, the primitive stuff that you would need to survive. But I can show you how to make a home out of earth.
That would be cool. Now say when I'm making that home, right?
Right.
I cut my finger in these stitches and sleeve, and I got infected.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go somewhere, bro, and get it treated, bro. Let me go get some aloe vera plant.
Well, check the freshwater system that you should be surrounded by can clean your cut. All you need is a freshwater system or salt water.
No, I said I need stitches, not a cut.
Yeah,
I
okay.
can clean a cut with my spit. I can just suck
Right,
it,
right,
you know, it'll heal. I'm
right.
talking about I need medical attention. There's gangrene in my foot. I stepped on a I'm
Right.
saying you need a rescue team, you need a defense,
Mm-hmm.
you need a put it like this, you need in life right now, but this goes on a macro scale too. You need a doctor, a lawyer, and a mechanic, bro. Them three things everybody need in life. A
Mm-hmm.
doctor, a mechanic, and a lawyer. A lawyer is somebody that can talk to people your ass can't.
Right.
A doctor is somebody that can say, man, I'll get you together so you can keep rocking.
Right.
But yeah, man, my bad.
Nah, you good, bro. Don't get bad yourself. You good, bro. This shit is open, bro. Like talk. I rant myself, and I'm like, I could be a little long winded sometimes, so I don't mind that because you know me, I don't mind listening. Like right now, I have my on and off switch teacher student, so when I'm asking questions, I'm playing student, so I'm getting this knowledge from your perspective, and I
All right,
appreciate
so the mechanic, all right,
it.
then, so the mechanic fix
Right,
all the shit that the other two made. You understand what I'm saying?
right,
So the shit that the lawyer done talks about, the shit that the doctor done fix, and the shit that you enjoy, the mechanic will fix. So now your mechanic is gonna fix your car, your your furnace go out, your handyman, it's gonna fix the materialistic things. So you need all three things for everything. I mean, everything going to threes. Everything is a trinity. You know what I'm saying? Every fucking thing. But man, never mind all that. Man. Never mind. I was just watching on the news, right? This motherfucking Lyft driver, right? They telling me on the news. I don't know how real it is. The Lyft driver pick up the lady, right? He driving, right? She started feeling. He keeps spraying something like he's spraying like some smell good in the car, right? And she started getting fucking lightheaded, right? So she looking at her phone and whatnot. This nigga done canceled the ride. The Lyft driver done canceled the ride, but she's still in the car.
right.
She said he get to grabbing her, this, that, and the third. But I just saw this, so I was still trying to listen to you too, and that's all I caught out the story. But just by that much of the story, you in a Lyft car, this dude sprayed something in the car, and you thinking it's air freshener, you start getting lightheaded. This fool canceled a ride and get to reaching and grabbing at you in the back seat, and you a female? Bro, that's insane, bro. That's like a movie skit.
Right.
And that shit just happened on the news. That's why I don't know to believe this shit, bro. If this shit really happening, I think everybody need to be strapped in. What the hell do you mean put the guns down? You can't even get a ride to work, bro. The fuck, bro?
Right.
So I don't know. I gotta think it's I don't know, man. I don't know. This coronavirus, I gotta think it's more hype than substance, but it's real. I gotta think like that. More hype than substance, but it's a real thing. Sort of like ain't nobody catch the bird flu, but it was a lot of hype. Ain't nobody catch Ebola, but people did die from the bird flu and Ebola. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I hope this what the coronavirus is about because you can just catch it like the common cold. It's over, bro. So you
Right.
might as well just say fuck it, man, bro. So you, but I think they're trying to sell a new vaccine to the people. I think that's what's about to happen.
Yeah, that's what I think that's about to happen too because you have to have a breakout before you have the vaccine. So I think as they always do or they always say it starts from outlands and then it comes in the lands and I've looked it around. I've researched around, and there was they say there was a patient. I believe it was January 25th or 26th, somewhere around that. The mid late 20s of January. There was a patient with the coronavirus in California. So I was just like, okay, I still ain't run into nobody with that shit. So, and I mean, I don't really know what to say about it until I start seeing a real outbreak. Then I'll be worried. But until then, I'm just be like, just keep operating how I am because I already know something else is gonna come up. Then something else is gonna come up, and something else is coming up. Then something else is gonna come up because this is year 2020, so we really got to keep our eyes open, and they know a lot of people really is not keeping their eyes open.
Yeah, that's straight fact though, right there. That's factomania. Now I'm still watching the news. That's what you hear in the background. Now they got a school in my city where somebody was arrested from that school for child pornography. Babe, the custodian. So they got creepy ass custodians. You understand me? They got access to closets and all kind of weird shit. You get arrested for child pornography, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So now, if they didn't catch you, man, you could be pulling. Man, never mind, bro. The news is wicked as fuck, bro. Or if this shit really happening, man.
Yeah.
No, and I'm saying it's like 20 minutes from my house. I mean, like, this is my city they talking about. I ain't even talking about something in California.
Right.
I'm like, hold on, bro. This is, you mean I could go up to the school and be like, where the custodian at? They got the child pornography. You understand? And you a fucking custodian at a school. I don't know if it's a high school, middle school, or elementary yet. If it's an elementary school, man, he the one supposed to get life, not the dude got caught with some weed. Dude, right now, if he got child pornography and he a custodian, get that son of a bitch 29 years in prison and eligible for parole. And the only way you can get your parole if you let us try out this new method of the electric chair, right? Boom. It might not work. You might can walk out the electric chair. But if you got child, if you got, why is they locking up Ray Ray? Ray Ray got caught with 30 pounds of weed. He thought he ain't know that it was the government's weed. He didn't even know it. He ain't know his blood was sick. He never knew it, right? He just went in blind, right?
Right.
Had to feed his family, but he get life. But then they let this fucking perverted ass custodian go through the hallways with child pornography. Who should get more time? The dude with the 30 pounds of marijuana, now that it's legal. If I'd have asked this question 2 years ago, it'd have been like, He's a drug dealer. Who the fuck ain't a drug dealer, man? You ever drank a shot of liquor? You ever took a fucking Alka-Seltzer? You ever swallowed a goddamn aspirin? Your ass ain't, man, who the fuck ain't, you ever drank some coffee? What the fuck is y'all talking about? But never mind that part. The applicaries get a pass while the people that's trying to feed their families. But I don't condone either or. Let's make that clear. I don't condone the people Walgreens selling that shit. I don't condone the liquor stores selling that shit. I don't condone the street hustlers selling that shit. Because it's stripping us from nature for real, for real, for real. You can't even get it. Remember when you would get a high that was the best high you ever had, and guess what you called it? Man, I just got a natural high. Remember that natural high? Well, you ain't smoked, drank, you ain't did nothing. And you feel the best you ever felt in your motherfucking life for a period of time, man. It's called a natural high, man, and that's what drugs and liquor and food and fucking allergens and all that shit is, man. It's stripping from the natural shit your body did anyway. Now our body's so conditioned, it don't do it no more. So we need the shit. But go ahead.
Oh, you good? Shit, that's facts. That's all they want to do is strip our body from the natural shit and give us all this artificial bullshit that's not really for us. Take us to their little medical little corporations and go by standards that's not even by our standards, and try to treat us within the the same development that they are under, and it's just we're not the same. We already know that genetically we're not the same. We know that, and we're just people that's trying to find a way, in a sense. And that's why I love connecting with people like you, Drop, and other people's like God Body and Queen, Love Me, Maz, all the other people in the group. We all got something to bring to the table, and I think we on that road to finding a plan or a blueprint, as what we can call it. Yeah.
It is a blueprint. Stress the process. Shit, man, we ain't even trying to do nothing, and we made it this far. So yeah, the process gonna work regardless. I don't think we really need to do nothing different. It all just gonna start doing itself. We're gonna find ourselves in different situations. What? We're like, oh yeah, man, I remember we used to be on the live on YouTube. Now look, it'll be different. You know what I'm saying? Shit just start changing.
Right. That's right. It start changing. I think more people start realizing things. I think more, reality is coming to more stagnant to, what we're really trying to open up the world to. And I think that's just more important because we're part of the connection of the information that's being put out, the right information. And I think as long as we keep doing our job, we'll grow, keep growing, and we'll be able to deliver the correct information to others. Because I know we having these discussions outside of these streams and stuff, even though we are using our platforms and our stuff to convey or relay these information or streams or experiences that we have in our own reality. It's still information that can be passed on and given to others as well, that can either relate or not relate to, or can bring to a relation to, which is, I think, is just more important.
Hey man, look, in my motherfucking city, right? It's supposed to be 10 degrees tomorrow, right? The end of the day, it's supposed to be 37, right? Then the next day after that, it's supposed to be like 50. Ain't no way the weather is supposed to change them many decimals in 3 fucking days, bro. No way. No way. What the hell is they hiding, man? Why is they controlling this weather? For what? Why? It's not to kill us, because we'd have been dead. It's not to really control the farms, because they got to feed us. I'm telling you, man. I'm going to say it again. It's going to be stupid weird. It's going to be like 1,000 years from now. But that sun about to smack right dead in the middle of this shit. And that's why they say the sun coming back with fire, man. When he return, bro. I'm going to destroy it this time with fucking fire. 41. It's going to be 41. So from 10 degrees to 41 degrees in a day and a half. That's crazy. 48 though. Tuesday is gonna be 48. No, this shit weird, bro. It's supposed to be like snowstorms right now where I live at. I mean, the salt trucks went out of business probably. If you called yourself buying a plow for your truck and make some money this year, too late. Bad investment. It's hot, man. The birds ain't even leave. Once the birds be like, man, I'm chilling, bro. It's like 2 weeks. I can smell it. They don't even leave, bro. They used to leave. They used to fly south. Not no more. They just camp out, bro. A couple of them died. They lay some eggs, replenish, and they just chill here now. We used to see all of them, man. When I was little, bro, we'll see a lot of birds in the sky, and them motherfuckers will go south. You'll see them mounting up on the telephone poles and all that, in the trees, and they all take off, and they'll go south. Not no more. Them birds more confused than a goddamn crack addict, bro. They're like, oh, which way am I? Oh, yeah, left. It's fucked up with them, man. They're going to start attacking us. I'm trying to tell you. Do what your ass do then.
I mean, well, if they saying, the sun is, coming closer, then, that means, it's going to affect a certain amount of people before it affect us. So we have to figure out a plan. If that's really,
No, we talking a long ass time, though. We ain't talking like you ain't gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, it's the inevitable. Ain't nothing your ass can do. You don't do it, bro. It's over with. At the end of time. And I'm only probably 0.1% right. That's how much we don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying it really is gonna hit the fucking planet. I'm saying that would be crazy if that is true. And it's a good speculation. You know what I mean? But I don't know if I'm gonna feel like that tomorrow. I might be like, we pulling the sun. I don't know what I'm gonna be thinking. I don't know. Yeah, we pull the sun. You know, ancestors be tripping when they talk to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't be going. All I know is I want to twist up, listen to some music, watch some TV, all this other shit when we be on these panels and shit.
Yeah.
Man, matter of fact, that's what I'm about to do, man. I'm about to go listen to some music, man. Enjoy my little free time, man, and I'm gonna get back up with you, man.
Yeah, I've been streaming for 3 hours. I think I'm about to head out as well. I appreciate you coming on the panel and building and giving your word. That's always appreciated. And I love building with you, brother. And as well as everybody else who came on the panel. I appreciate everybody else in the chat room. And make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't, all that good stuff. And we'll be back around with y'all, either on another channel or back around next Friday, because next Friday I'm whipping up another session. So any last words you got to say, go ahead and spit them out, brother.
What I say, jumped off in the game and I'm too far to turn around. Time is running out like a swisher burning down. I smoke too much weed. My brain is burning out. Tight is turning now. My mom's done put me out. Now I'm forced to live with things. Set up shop and blow it out. Cut up rocks and throw them out. Things they threw them in their mouth. After 30 days I'm out. Went from a bar to an ounce. Moved off the block into a house. Now niggas know where I'm at now. And hey, I wrote that rap like 15 years ago. You see how never mind. Y'all be easy.
Timeless.
But you can tell by how I was talking about like that style of hustle is even played out. But damn, that's crazy. I was just listening to an old CD and shit. That's what made me say that shit. But y'all be easy, man. And I'm you want to say a rap? Look, you want to rap like a motherfucker?
It's whatever, man.
No, we can start some flow sessions. Matter of fact, I'm about to do it. Too late, bro. I'm about to start a series called the Flow Session, and it's gonna be like a half hour. Everybody just spit something. I don't care if they know it, if they freestyling it, if they laid it down already. Just spit the shit, and then we're gonna end the stream. We ain't gonna build on it. We're gonna have a flow session for a half hour like niggas rap, and ain't gonna be talking about no, well, God. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like nothing but rap.
Right.
And then props after each rap. That was dope as fuck, bro. Listen to this, bro. And then we're gonna have the flow sessions, and that series gonna be nice. What? Because it's gonna bring in rappers. It's gonna have people like writing to come in to say it. Like, yeah, I wrote this, and they gonna have they phone on. They gonna read that shit right down the page. This shit about to be nice, man. Thanks for the vision on that. I was gonna give it to you, but that's too dope. I gotta.
Man, it's all good, man. This your creation, and I'm willing to join and add whatever creative expect I can to addition to that to help make it grow or do whatever so shit, just let me know when it's popping, and I come on in and I spread a little something, and that's nothing because we do this.
Hell yeah, and we're gonna moderate it all. It ain't about the money, but we're gonna get money off this shit. And it's gonna have the Cash App links all the way down and all the spitters that's on that motherfucker. And then, support the one you like the best, this, that, and the third, make it even competitive. Watch how fast they steal this shit from us. So this is why I don't like doing dope shit. because motherfuckers like the main people will steal it. Then you have Smack doing it, or you have somebody that can just drown you out. But we could do it, man.
Hey man, we have a few business things that we could really go by the book if we really want to, and if it really pops, all we got to do is really protect the name. As long as we protect
The
that
tail
name,
mightier than the sword. You're right.
yeah,
Make sure that tail mightier than the sword.
yeah,
Everything backed up, and you get sued if you take it. They'll be like, okay, we're gonna sue us, but we still gonna make that. And you like, well, I still made that. Okay, we cool. They done gave me like, they done gave us like $3 million. They gonna go ahead and make like 300 billion, but fuck it.
right.
It was just an idea on YouTube for us. We gotta quit thinking like that too, but we gotta think like that right now. But when we get to this next level as the people, on the next level with the average poverty rate, like you heard a guy body say, man, I keep 5,000 in the bank, a band in my pocket, right? If everybody in the world had that, that's a nice poverty rate. You see what I'm saying? What it is you got motherfuckers selling their food stamp cards, bro. You see what I'm saying? And so you got people that's like on a corner changing. Then you got other people that's rich as fuck, man. And it's so divided. It's so divided, man. If we could find a way to tie this money together, because I don't expect a rich person to take care of a broke person. I don't expect that. But I do expect, I know it's enough money where you don't gotta be that rich, motherfucker. You got motherfuckers go to the casino right now, lose 100,000 and walk out and don't even notice it. They're not crying about it. They not, man, I just lost 100,000. Man, they laughing, still joking. They still, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's not fair. That means it's not fair. When a motherfucker can lose $10 out their pocket and be looking all day for that shit. And yo bitch ass just lost 100 bands in a casino in 4 minutes, walked out laughing, got into a Marcialago. What the fuck, man? It's not fair, man. And the people that gets in that Marcialago, guess what? That wasn't made from the turf. You got a couple basketball players, maybe. But I'm talking about the average people that do that. They was born in that shit. They were born millionaire babies. When they were a baby, they whole family, they lineage. Bitch, it's royalty, bro. Ain't nobody broke. Auntie ain't broke. Sister ain't broke. Cousin Joe ain't. Nobody is broke, bro. We talking everybody millionaire. How the fuck you gonna fall? That shit don't come from no hard work. And they trick us to believe you work hard, you can have this too. Man, shut your bitch ass up, bro. Y'all done took the secret money, bro, and y'all keep sharing it amongst each other, bro. Y'all motherfuckers don't go to college. Them motherfuckers don't even go to elementary school, bro. Them little kids don't go to no goddamn school. For what? Why the hell am I gonna steal Theodore? Listen, man. Listen, Theodore got a motherfucker that come over and teach him how to spell and shit and all that. But he's not going there and eat lunch next to your kid. Fuck out of here, bro. They unfair with it. And they know it. And it's cool because we value it. It's not worth nothing if we say it ain't. Imagine if you ain't gonna buy nothing. Everybody that spend money don't go spend nothing for one day. If they don't like our money, they're disintegrating in front of you like a vampire. And one day, they'll throw everything on sale. 60 inches, $180, Walmart tomorrow. Let us go tomorrow, not spend no money. The next day, you can get a 60-inch for $180, and gas price is going to be like 88 cents. It's going to be a sale, though. Black sale. Get on sale. It's gonna be a sale, right? And everybody do. And then don't do it after when the sale go away. And pretty soon, gas is 88 cents again, bro. Look out of here. These motherfuckers taxing everything, making you work all goddamn day. All fucking day. Or hustle all goddamn day. Or strip all goddamn day. Or wash all damn day, bro, just to pay some gas, electric, water all day, bro.
Fact.
And you like, man, when is it my time? Well, you get a vacation day. Fuck your vacation day, bro. I want it tomorrow. Well, we really need you here tomorrow. I know you really need me here. Where the money at since you really need me here? Well, we can let you go and get someone else to do it. And that's the problem. Somebody really will step in and do it. I was watching this Mexican video on Instagram. A nigga was working in a factory, right? They tried to fire one of the Mexicans, right? But the factory was like 80% Mexicans, right? Soon as they tried to fire the Mexican, everybody left. They shut the whole company down. Everybody in the thing left. Let them fire Ray Ray. Ain't no nigga walking out with Ray Ray, bro.
Nobody.
Fire nigga.
Nobody.
But the generations, man, them motherfuckers, man, white people are picking in front of a job, bro, with signs, bro. Niggas ain't doing that. Motherfucker, Chinese people, it's different, man. Them motherfuckers will fly to a whole nother continent to work.
Yeah.
We won't even drive down the street, man. That shit far, bro. That shit like 38 minutes away. These son of a bitches jumped on a hoe. Bro, man, niggas' mentality is so, cause we was kings so long, we lazy, bro. And be like, niggas ain't lazy, we feel so, you lazy, nigga. You know your motherfucking ass ain't about to walk to the store. Leave your keys hanging on the keychain and walk your ass to the grocery store and carry the bags back. To them, that's torture. Fuck out of here, man. We spoiled, bro. Period. And motherfuckers don't want to admit that shit because you gotta think we ran the world for like 5,000 years. We only been in captivity for like 2,000.
Yeah.
But the rest of the time, the whole knowledge comes from niggas running shit, and we was some evil son of a bitches, and they using the same game against us. That's why the Most High like, no, nigga, y'all did it. Y'all had them pharaohs, y'all had them pyramids, remember? Y'all made a deal with them niggas, and they overthrew y'all, man. Period. Fair game. And we gotta rock out. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't even next. Them Chinese next. They about to run this bitch for like 3,000 years. Then we still ain't next, man. Every nationality gonna run this shit. Then it's gonna come back around to us. Well, not us, because I already know I got like 5 different, you know, my blood been tainted. You understand that? And like I'm like, Kunta Kinte. You know what I'm saying? My shit got Italian in it, Chinese in it, all kind of shit in it. So I'm a god itself, so I don't give a fuck. But I'm talking about the tongue I'm speaking upon and the people I'm speaking for. They're going to have their time again. But it's going to be more diverse. It's going to be the poor people. It's not going to be the colored people. It's going to be like, you know, like them hillbillies and them dumbass niggas in the hood and them, all them poor people. They going to reign again. And they going to be heartless as fuck against motherfuckers. Boy, what I'm going to do is beat your ass. And it's gonna be the same thing. That's why it's always like that, because by the time you get the ring, it's payback now. It's never forward. It's payback. It's never forward. And that's the whole problem. And they make sure they keep it like that. But once a race get in there and say, let's go forward, then it's gonna work.
Facts. And fucking up, but facts. So what we talking about over here? Shoot, we gonna about to get up out of here. Everybody else have a great weekend. Have a great Friday. You going out, please protect yourself. You about to drink, protect yourself. Smoke, go ahead and smoke. I ain't even gonna say protect yourself because you're gonna be protecting under the great ancestors under that. So anything other than that, peace, blessings, and love to everyone. We out.